All right, we back. My expert opinion, best show in the world. I don't even know what. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Don't ask us. Just look at the whatever episode it say. Yeah, that's what it is.
A lot.
We working though. We working though. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know you in here. Of course, you know paper unless you's a mother hater. I want to say happy holidays to everybody out there. I hope everybody's living blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping you're enjoying your time with your family and all that. And you know, just stay positive. Even if you're going through a rough point, happens to the best of us. Fight through that shit and get to where you need to be. Mac, what up?
What's good, my brother?
Champ got a demo for you.
A demo?
Yeah.
Nah, don't do that, bro. I
Champ,
don't want people to know I rap.
nigga.
I want people to know I rap, bro.
Tell them about your song, B. You don't make me play it?
Super Mario?
Yeah, facts.
Come on, bro.
Is you ready? Yo, Champ, is you ready?
Oh, man, he really gonna do this.
He got a joint called Super Mario. Yeah, facts.
You rapping on there or is the beat?
I'm rapping.
He's rapping.
I did the beat, I'm rapping on it.
Tell me now if it's
That's crazy, bro. You gonna put me on the spot like that.
Don't play. He ain't ready.
You in the crib like, yo, you know, son, I'll be writing up, I'm like, all right, cool. In my head, I'm like, all right, Champ, we gonna put this out to the world.
It's a gimmicky song, man. I figured the Super Mario movie coming out in April, and Logic did Black Spider-Man around the time Spider-Man came out, and I seen how that worked marketing-wise.
Right.
So I'm like, then nobody did nothing for Super Mario except Smith & Wesson. They just took the beat, put some lyrics to it.
Right.
So I made like a ghetto version of Super Mario.
Yeah. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? Here it goes.
Oh my God.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Please, thank you, man. Thank you. We do that at Quality.
All right, bet. Shout out to the gang. Salute. Yo, my bad, son. My bad. We gonna talk about it though. All right, cool. Yo, GRAFH, what up, son?
Salute, my boy. We on deck.
All right.
Back at it again.
Yo, Buddhas. Yo, you like low-key like one of the best producers out here, son. You work with a lot of... You work with the spitters. That's what I noticed.
High key.
Like the niggas that rap.
Cut from that clothes.
Facts. Rest in peace to Fred.
Facts.
I'm mad we never got that collaboration done, bro.
Long live Hoffa.
Facts.
Indeed. Salute to son.
Yeah, high key, bro. High key. That toxic humble shit got to get out of here.
Appreciate that.
You got to knock that shit off.
It's a team effort, man.
Yeah, you right back at it. See, we talking about you.
All right. I need some joints though. You see how you got the mic? I need the
automatic.
I bet.
Gotcha.
And tonight, we had to get extra security for the bitches. That's gonna be walking by like, oh my God. Yo, but when it comes to rapping, he's one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Who put the bars together. A lot of his joints are like, his punches are like memes. They're life sayings. You know what I mean? I got a lot of questions tonight. My dog. A lot of questions. We're gonna get to it. We got Dave East in the building. Don't look at this nigga. Don't look at him. Close your eyes.
You stupid, man.
Look to the right the whole episode. All right, do the same thing you do when that other guy's here. Speaking of that other guy, you know, I always look for a way to set this shit off right, man. And you know, I heard about your situation, and you know, a couple people know, and I don't know if this is the first time it's being spoken about, but did you ever do that DNA test with Method Man?
Oh man,
Did this shit happen? Did it happen? Because he's the other guy. I gotta be like, turn your head.
That's fucking hilarious.
Turn your head. Don't look at this nigga. He's 15, he's diesel, he's fucking bitches on television. Yo, shout out to my man Meth, man.
Big
That's
bro.
funny, son.
Meth, you kind of foul, bro. You don't warn niggas when your cheeks gonna be out on Power.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the homies supporting, watching, and then you just, come on. Oh,
Stupid,
man.
son.
No, that shit should come with a disclaimer. You
But
should
you-
not.
But you're playing Meth in the Wu series.
Yep.
What's that like?
It's fire, man. That was my first real solid role. You know what I'm saying? Like that I had to be on set 3 years now. We just wrapped up season 3.
Right.
It was a beautiful experience. I was around real actors. I got to learn even more about Wu-Tang than I already knew. I was with RZA. That was in itself insane. Like,
Yeah.
but on the director side, like we wasn't talking about rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to catch the director RZA. So that was
dope.
fire. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
What did you learn that you didn't know?
Just their history, man. Like the you know, as a kid watching Rap City and all that, like they looked like it was like perfect harmony. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it wasn't that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
facts.
And I didn't know that till I really like learned what it was.
Yeah,
But for them to put that together the way they did, the way RZA brought that together, and
Right.
the way they was able to glue that and become Wu-Tang is some remarkable shit. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your favorite Wu member? I know you played Meth, but did you have a favorite?
Can you even answer that question?
That's how, yeah. Meth, you know what I'm saying? Ray, Ghost, probably them
Who was your
three.
favorite? 1, 2, 3.
Them three. Probably, yeah. Meth
you
ran,
said it
Meth
like
ran
that.
Ghost.
You said it like there wasn't.
All of them was hard, but
No,
them,
One
you
was,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
As-
All was
I'm just
dope
saying,
and
like,
they
the journalist-
more
no,
members in the group.
The
Why you said it
journalist,
like that?
because the journalist in me says if I ask you who the favorite is, you can't name more than one person. You got to name your favorite, not the top 3.
I throw Jizz up there.
I'm gonna go with the cow, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Everybody loves the cow, man.
I'm gonna go with
You know, once
I feel
upon
like
a time,
I feel like he
Brady.
embodied everything. You know what I'm saying? He just embodied the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like back in the day, like, they was like superheroes, like, and he was just like, I don't know, he had the whole, you know what I'm saying? He was the first one I seen in the movies. The videos was bugged out, the eye, the teeth, all that was like, to a young nigga coming up, seeing that, like, oh, this nigga's a superhero. Like,
Yeah, he's
you know what I
different.
mean? Or,
It's funny because he told us he did that stuff to ugly himself up intentionally because he didn't want the female attention.
Yeah, he didn't want the females.
backfired. That shit went the other way. Like, my sister was in love with this nigga, all kind of shit. Like,
Listen, man.
Every
I
chick in my
told that
hood.
nigga there wasn't a chick's crib that I went to back in the day that didn't have a fucking Method Man poster on the wall. You know?
It was over. After that Alicia Keys video, forget about it.
No,
What
And
that
Mary
was,
J.
the-
Blige
that was
joint, Mary J. Blige
yeah,
joint.
Mary J.
Every chick in my
Right
hood.
On magazine.
Oh,
Right on.
Remember Right On?
right on.
Over.
Right on, my brother.
Half the magazine would be posters.
Bad posters in the
Posters,
Right
yeah.
On shit.
Fact.
Word.
And they
Mad
was on-
clippings.
That's
fact.
crazy.
Nah, they made it so you ain't even have to. You pull a staple, you pull a
was
little staple
perforated.
loose. The whole thing is coming out. The whole poster. Those
Right on.
days.
Damn, brother, right on.
That's crazy, right?
Word.
I'm an old young nigga, man. Young old nigga.
So you was in all the magazines and shit like that?
All that shit. I read the Double XL way before. Like, that's why me being in that shit always like cracked my head. Like, damn, I've been reading this shit. Like, I remember Blaze. Like,
That's crazy.
it was a magazine. It was like a spin-off from what was it?
Vibe. A vibe. I
From
think.
Vibe.
Yep.
They only
I think Meth got the first cover of
That's a
that.
fact.
I remember when that magazine came, like old hip hop shit, like
They had the Blaze battles.
culture shit. Like,
Remember
that
those?
shit, I remember all that.
Yeah.
Was you in one of them shits or something?
No, I judged one.
You judged one.
Yeah, I judged one.
Who won on that?
You judging all hip hop.
Who was in that battle?
I'm trying to remember. That was a
Was Cannabis in it?
No.
Nah.
No.
Cannabis ain't do none of the competition.
I feel like he was in that time or that when that
Yeah, he was though.
Blaze
he was
came out.
around like
He
98. He was
in
98, 99.
That was that time, right?
No, the one I remember is Pre won it, but I didn't judge that one. Pre the Honey Dog, she won. She smoked everybody. Oh, and my man from Outsiders who passed away. Slang Tongue. Slang Tongue won one.
Wow.
And he, rest in peace, Slang Tongue. He won one. He was demolishing people.
Rap niggas just be crazy back then.
Yo,
Cannabis.
Crazy
When I brought
before
up
that.
Cannabis. That nigga
Shit.
was a monster back then. The whole era.
Grandmaster and the Furious.
Pre the Honey Dog. Shout out to Pre. She's still a
Shout out
beast.
to Pre. Was it around that time? Was you battling?
I never battled.
You never battled.
like messing and playing around, like joking.
Yeah.
I was playing ball and shit. Like I got in the rap. I always was a fan of it, and it was. I feel like in me the whole time, but I was playing ball. Like I wasn't. I wasn't out trying to rap.
You playing ball like that, man?
Yeah, I was hooping.
Nice.
Long time ago, but I was there.
Nice. Long time ago. We got a ball in the back. I see what this is.
Tell him you ain't got your shoes.
I was all right. Nah, I was balling these shit. All
right, okay. I tried to make it easy. All right, cool. Go ahead. Rock on. When did you decide to make the switch?
I got locked up. I had to. It was over. Like I lost my scholarship. I was on scholarship. I went to 2006. I went to the University of Richmond. Got into it with the coach. I played a season there. Got into it with the coach. Got kicked out. Transferred to Towson in Baltimore. So that's where my B-more connection and shit come from. I went to Towson. Played there for a year. Kevin Durant, older brother, Tony Durant, was there. I knew Kevin from AAU and shit before that, but once I got to Towson, his brother was there, so that kind of reconnected us.
Right.
I think he had just went to Seattle during that time. But I went through 1 year. I got locked up in Baltimore, lost the scholarship. I did 6 months out there. Came back to New York and started rapping.
What'd you get locked up for?
I got caught with a gun on a car, driving.
You lost the game? You lost the game?
Handle your business.
Nah, I wasn't.
Handle your business.
I wasn't.
Handle your business.
What's her name?
Handle your business.
Motar.
Shout out to my man Wood Harris.
You got a birdie?
Nah, I didn't.
Handle your business.
I forgot it was in the car type shit, and was driving high, leaving B-more, some just coming back to the town for the weekend. Got pulled right before I got into Delaware. I got pulled over, swerving. They said I did some funny shit on the line or whatever. And then from that moment, I did 6 months right there. You know what I'm saying? I got sentenced to a year. I did 6 months. Was on the ankle shit for 6 months. Came back to New York, and then was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this rap shit. I didn't have nobody. I ain't have no way to do it. Like my little man I moved back to the Ravenswood in Queens. But my aunt was over there. She passed 2008.
Right.
So her son, my heart.
Right.
My cousin Chet, her son, he had the apartment when she passed, so I moved in with him. My little man on the 3rd floor, Soul Blind, that's what I call it. That was his name at the time. He was like a little engineer. He had a Pro Tools engineer shit in the hood. Brought that shit upstairs. I was on the 6th floor. I used to put a do-rag over the mic, a sock, all kind of little shit. We would just be in there finding beats on YouTube and just rapping, just to play shit for the homies that would come to the crib to smoke. Like I ain't had no fan base, none of that shit. And that shit I just stuck with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
That's what's up.
That's dope. I was driving one night years ago. I had my girl at the time in the car and a dancer in the back seat. I'm playing my music and shit. She's like, yo, your shit aight, but you heard this nigga named Dave East? Get out, bitch. I don't know Dave East. Wow, I started hearing from there, but I'll never forget. Like she was the one that was like, yo, Dave East, I'm telling you, that nigga gonna pop.
Shouts to her.
Did you put her out the car?
Big shout out.
Did you put her out the car?
Right by the garbage. Pile of garbage every year. I'm pretty sure I put her right there.
Right here.
By the rats. Yeah, hop out. Good luck.
At your destination.
Protect your ankles, bitch.
Tell Dave to give you a ride. Go find Dave to give you a ride.
Peace.
Oh, man.
But after you lost your, another question, because I always hear conflicting stories. And I figure like, you know, when you lit, you know, people like to claim you.
Right.
You might have been over here, you might have been, where are you actually from?
Harlem.
East Side. El Barrio. Right. Down on
1199.
Okay. But you spent time in Queens.
I moved to Queens after I went to school, came back. I was over there for like maybe like since 12, 13, because my aunt was over there. So I go visit, chill. But Queens is where I feel like the rap shit happened. So a lot of the people that I knew from Harlem or I grew up with or that knew me, they still be around me type shit. But the masses was like, what? Hold up, that nigga, I ain't seen him or he ain't been around type shit.
Right.
So that's how that kind of got, I think, misconstrued.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the fact that you got signed by
now.
And I think that happened for me being over there. Like, of course, I feel like it was definitely what I was bringing to the table, my flow, me, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But shouts to Jungle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would
shout to Jungle.
Big shout out to Jungle. I would be over there every day. When you leave Ravenswood, Queensbridge, the next projects, like right up 21st Street, I could walk there.
Right.
So I would see Jung. Jung is in the hood. He would be in the hood chilling. So early on, when I first was like, I'm going to lock in with this rap shit, he would hear it. You know what I'm saying? And he was the direct, I felt like it was nobody better than him to put it in to Esco, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that,
did you gas him? Did you tell him like, yo, I'm from Queens?
Nah, he knew from the rep, but he knew I lived in Ravenswood. He knew I was up the block, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of my homies, God bless the dead, my brother Shooter, a lot of my guys that I was around, Pick, Block, a lot of my guys that done passed since this shit done happened for me, they from the bridge. So I would be with them, they was with me early on. So I think Esco seen that presence as well, like, you know what I'm saying? I know he from uptown, but he got a presence in the bridge as well, where I'm from, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful, it just worked out like it should have, I think, you know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I ain't want to work with nobody other than him or Hov, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as being from New York and coming out, like, you know, somebody putting me on. If I couldn't have just did it all on my own merit, I would want one of them cosigns. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing better than them two niggas.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. They don't get no better than that.
Yeah, that's it.
They don't get no better than that.
And Nas ain't co-sign a lot of people, so that was like a
that was different. Yeah. That to me, that just put the battery in my back. Like, I gotta run with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already working and trying to do what I do, but now it's like I got one of the illest cosigns
that you can get.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was genuine, like he fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? So
that's real shit.
I feel like the best cosigns is either Nas, Jay, or Cam.
Cam got a poppin' too. He broke a lot of artists.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Shout out to Cam.
Shout out to Cam. But y'all got like a similar story. The playing ball, and being off solid, and then getting caught up, and then that going on. Well, now when you lost the scholarship, did you enter area of depression?
I was more like ashamed than depressed, because that was something that my family was like so excited about.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? At that time, that was like, nigga, you know.
He's going to NBA.
I had cousins already telling me what car they wanted, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know, when you get there, just get me this and da-da-da. So that was like a real Thanksgivings and shit. I used to hate to get around the whole family. I'm like, they gonna get talking this basketball shit.
Yeah, they pointing
and they don't know this shit. I'm fucking up secretly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't be going to class. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of little shit I'm doing on my own. I'm 18. I'm just on my own for the first time. So I'm doing the bullshit, but also this is like me becoming a man at the same time.
Right.
So I'm running through the campus. I'm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever college campus at that time. I was into, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm in fucking VA. I'm like, what? This is crazy out here. Like, but
I need more details than that. What was you getting into?
It was a lot of shit going on down there. That was my first time around white girls. Like all white girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was like a.
Did it become a fetish?
It's a culture shock.
Not a fetish, but like a. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Down.
Like, I felt like, what's the American Pie shit? That movie, that's how that shit felt to me. So I'm like, yo, this is bugged out.
Oh, I'm joining the band.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got like the basketball players, we had to stay in the dorms, but then you got the white girls with their own apartment. They got daddy credit card. They got the Lexus, the BM, the Benz, whatever. They buying weed for the month. Like, they ain't getting the eighth. Like, oh, you want to smoke? They buying weed for the month.
Right.
Like, they buying ordering niggas pizzas. Like, we broke. Like, we got the little school card.
Right.
Go to the little calf and swipe, get some bullshit.
Right.
They, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
Brenda got it.
I got put on to that, like, at that time. Like, oh, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a little turned out and more into that than what I should have been doing. And that should have been locked in on my game. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like at the time I blamed it on coaches, but looking back, I blew that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that what you got into it with the coach about?
Nah, I got into it with the coach because of him on some, like, making us want to, like, basically, I guess, not him forcing us to respect the captain of the team, but, like, he putting the captain of the team who's a senior, blue-eyed, blonde boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, clean cut, no tattoos. He's at every class early, like, you know what I'm saying? He's, like, majoring in physics, and, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't shit.
Playing.
He's fucking terrible, bro. Like, bust his ass every practice, every time we get on the court, I'm purposely killing him because I know that shit captain. So me and him getting to it, was, you know what I'm saying? I got packed up off of some shit with him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
You got in a fight with him?
Yeah.
Who won?
Washed him?
I just slapped him.
You just slapped him?
That's disrespectful.
You slapped the coach?
You're giving him respect of a punch.
You know that shit linger, man.
I feel like a slap is way more disrespectful.
Absolutely.
It is. 100% is.
Punch to me feel like we gonna get it on. I'm gonna punch you. Like, if I slap you, I feel like you ain't even about to.
You're gonna do that. That's terrible.
And I feel like it shocked him. And he didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even rumble or nothing.
He's just like,
throw him off.
What did I do?
The next
Then you
thing I
felt
know,
bad.
I had to meet with the dean. I had to meet with the coach. I had to meet with the study hall person. I had to meet with this. I had to meet it was like 8 motherfuckers around me at a table.
right.
They're going to the
Telling me, you know what I'm saying? Who I am and, you know what I'm saying? How I was raised and what I must have came from, all this fuck shit. Like, I'm like, y'all don't even know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that let me know type of shit like that early on, so.
That's how white men win the battle.
They packed me up.
You slapped him, he sent you home in disgrace.
So did that fuck up the basketball shit before the charge?
Nah, that fucked that up at that time.
And then you went to another.
Then I got another opportunity to do it.
Oh, fast.
And got caught with the gun.
So what inspires you to actually start? Right.
Before we get, why'd you
get into this college shit?
Yeah.
You gotta get into this.
The culture shock, we gotta get to the culture
I want to know why you had the gun.
Yeah.
I was in Baltimore, you know what I'm saying?
Say less.
Say less. Gotcha, heard you. Next question.
Why'd you have the gun? Well, Baltimore.
I was
got it.
I was in B.
I was in the wire.
Yo, bro.
Nah, but go ahead. I'm so
Shouts to
sorry.
B-more, man. Shouts to the whole Baltimore, man.
Big fact.
West Side, East Side, all that shit. I fuck with B-more. To this day, I fuck with B-more.
Normally, from what I've heard, whenever it's the star athlete or the star rapper, the crew makes it a point to keep him away from all the bullshit. In other words, I'm holding because he can't hold. You know what I'm saying? He's the star. He's gonna be the cash cow. We got to keep him away from all this.
100%.
So I got it.
100%.
So, but you had it.
He in Baltimore. He probably didn't have no crew.
You gotta remember, I'm not Dave East at this time. I'm not, you know what I mean?
You're still a ball player,
Like, they don't mind. You can Google my name. I'm David Brewster at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, a student athlete. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going to the hood. I'm chilling. I'm going to get my weed. I got homies, MB more I'm kicking it with. I'm going to Morgan State parties. There's a lot of hood shit going on right outside. Right there. Like, the B-more shit, like, the line is like, it's the county and then you write in the wire type shit. So, at that time, I just felt more comfortable. Not that I was in beef or I had problems, but I just felt more comfortable having something on me. Like, not on my body, it was in the car. I kept it in the car.
So basically, you did.
I wouldn't even bring it in the dorm because I knew if they ever come through the dorm, I'm gonna get fucked on campus. Kept it in the car.
In Baltimore, you could probably get a license for it though.
Nah.
I wasn't thinking about getting no license for no
18 years old.
I gotta get to practice. I got class. I wanna fuck with this girl. It's a party tomorrow. I need to get these sneakers. 18. I'm not thinking about no lights. I got a gun. Like, make sure I got to keep that with me. Like.
So basically, you did it. The complete total opposite shit to Derrick Rose. Because he was trying to stay away from everything. Like, niggas was like, no, not you.
Yeah.
You can't go.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Right. But he also, you got to remember, like, not to say I wasn't nice, but I wasn't Derrick Rose. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, D Rose was, there's certain motherfuckers from 9th, 10th grade, they already projected to be a top draft pick. I was like somebody that was working, getting I was nice, I could get scholarships and shit like that, but get to the next level. Nobody was really
scouting you like that?
Checking for me like that, where niggas was gonna be like, nah, you can't have no gun on you. Like, I could sneak shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't too much attention on me.
You weren't in that spotlight.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But the family believed otherwise.
100%. You know what I'm saying?
What team?
But my pops know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed me my first gun, and you know what I'm saying? Like, showed me the ins and outs and everything about any type of, from rifles to, he had a fucking arrow. My pops is a, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
He had the Walking Dead joint?
He gonna be mad if I, you know what I'm saying? Watch this shit. Tell the motherfuckers what I do.
What team did you want to get drafted to?
The Knicks, man.
Here go the hate.
All right, episode over. I gave up when Patrick Ewing did this.
Oh, layup.
They got a hex on it.
It was over.
Put a hex on the Knicks.
My heart was broken for the last time. I said, all right, Tooth Fairy, Knicks. I don't believe in them no more. It's over.
I think my last Knicks team I was like really in tune, like a fan of. Like, I think John Starks was on the squad.
2 for 18.
So I've been a while.
2 for 18. You remember that night? 2 for 18.
This what we doing? This what we doing? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do? We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Dave, you ain't got no roles, no nothing, no music. We ain't got shit else to talk about. You just gonna sit here and trash the team.
Look at David, man.
Y'all, I hope y'all do well. But speaking of the Knicks,
and we back.
Did that send you into depression?
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I never felt depression until Shooter died. So that was 2020. He died May 5th, 2020. That's the first time cause I never understood what people meant by, I'm depressed or mental health. Like, I don't knock it, but I grew up around OGs, man, snap out of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, so even if a nigga was sad or thinking about some shit, nobody around me would allow me to like linger or stay in that mode. Like, I had to snap out of shit. So as I got older, I feel like I would suppress it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might have been depressed, I don't know, but I found ways to like, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? So, but it didn't hit me till my boy died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watched, he was like my little brother, you know what I'm saying? So, but the bullshit just put me in a state of mind of, like, I'm embarrassed. Like, how do I face my moms? How do I face the family that been supporting this shit? They've been coming to games. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I done got locked up for some bullshit. I done lost my scalp. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a lot, I was embarrassed. So I had to figure out, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do to, like, make it up to the family or make it. My pops he's Bayesian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, word?
Yeah, my pops from Barbados. You know what I'm saying?
God bless you.
He's straight.
Crazy.
He don't, you know what I'm saying? I got a flag right here.
Say word.
Yeah, my pop. Yeah.
But I'm showing this picture all 4 weeks, nigga.
Oh,
yeah, I'm showing this.
But that ass, like, he not a person of like, you can't just make shit up or be like, nah, this is going on. As soon as I told him I'm gonna rap, he said they gonna pay you for that. First thing he asked me, understand money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he know that's crazy. That's crazy.
In the island. That's me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Basketball shorts and a church shirt.
You know what I'm saying? My pops understand education and money.
Results.
That's it, bro. Go to school. Don't fuck up in school. Get a job. I don't care about you being famous, none of that shit. If you're not famous, go get a job. That's my pop's mentality. So the bullshit, me fucking that up, he was a, you know what I'm saying? Dickhead, like. So I was really like embarrassed. I didn't want to go around him for a minute. Like a year or so, I didn't want to go around my pops. Because I was embarrassed. I didn't want to face what he was going to tell me or about what I just fucked up. I already knew what I fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But he's somebody that put it in your face. Gonna tell everybody that come, you know this stupid motherfucker. You know like, you coming to visit, he putting you on. I'm like, damn, man, I can't be over here. This nigga's an ill nigga. So I
was Mom Deuce on it.
You feel, my mom's was more, my mom's is like, that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? Not to say my pop's not my homie, but he was more the disciplinarian and more the
tough love.
The nigga I dodged. If I wanted to do street shit, I got away from him. Like, I got locked out, I called my mom's. Like,
I dig it.
That's my, and she act like she on the phone with a bill collector. Not even telling my, like, you know what I mean? My mom's was, me and her always had that type of bond all my life where she know this nigga's crazy. To keep the household peaceful, I ain't even gonna let him know what the fuck you just called me about. You know what I'm saying? And that's mama shit, you know what I'm saying? But a
mother's love.
She was heartbroken and I seen it. Like she was the one coming to court, all of that type of shit. So I seen it. So that was something else played on my mind. Like, I gotta make this shit right. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it. I never thought it was gonna be rap, to be just holding down everything, you know what I'm saying? And then that would get into acting and fashion and everything else I'm doing. But
that's crazy.
At that time, I'm like, damn, yo, I gotta figure something out to save face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up my face as far as the family go. Like, my aunts, everybody. I'm curving phone calls. I don't wanna, cause I know everybody is calling me to shit on me.
Right.
I got that type of family. What the fuck is wrong with you? Not, it's gonna be okay. I don't come from that type of family. I come from what the fuck is wrong with you? Stupid? Are you dumb? Like, I come from, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to hear none of that shit. So I had to really lock in and just figure out something else that I knew I loved and I didn't know at the time I could eat off this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I seen niggas eating off it. I just didn't know how to do that. But I knew I had a passion for it. I knew I was nice in my own mind. I thought I was nice. You know what I'm saying? And I just locked in with it. I started getting enough niggas, enough homies giving me the
thumbs up.
You know, I got more of that than that shit whack. Turn that off. I got a lot more shit hard, my nigga. Like, and it's early on. So I said, all right, let me just tighten this shit up, master this shit, and see what that shit do with it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
How does the family feel now?
Oh man.
You're on television now.
It's good, baby. It's all smiles and shit like that. Like, it's good.
You ever bring that shit up? Like,
all the time.
Got to. Fuck that shit. They gotta feel it.
I remember.
Remember that phone call?
We just did the Apollo Theater. I see your pop. Remember? You know what I'm saying? I pops backstage at the Apollo, like, man, motherfucking James Brown perform. I said, yeah, I'm performing here now. Like, so that's just shit. That's like milestones and you know what I'm saying? That's like bucket list shit. Like, and I'm fortunate enough, you know what I'm saying, to be able to still do it with my moms and my pops and shit like that.
That's a fact.
Them getting to see it.
They both 70 plus. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? That'd be like my main thing, making sure I'll be introducing them to black seed oil and all kind of shit that I know they don't know nothing about. They wasn't on that back in the day. I know they was, you know what I mean? So I be, you know what I mean? I don't think they was on. My pops was more on like, it was on his workout shit, so he did protein and shit like that. But I feel like,
I would think he would have been though, because being Bayesian.
Yeah, I mean,
he grew up there?
He probably had some natural shit.
He grew up in Corona, Queens.
Yeah. I know when I fucked up college, my mom was let me have it. She was a hairdresser talking shit to all the customers. She said, boy, it ain't shit. I was like, when I get my first check, I'm gonna put it on the table and grill you, walk out the room. You're gonna pay for this shit talking you doing. And that's exactly what I did. My first deal, I put that check down, I looked at it like, see, I told you I was shit.
I had my moms on stage with me and Rolling Loud.
That's fire, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I like that kind of shit.
You know how that shit be like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I feel like
I seen that on the
however they felt is like I paid that shit back 10 times, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? All my moms want to do is gamble. Atlantic City or Vegas, you know what I'm saying? All my pops want to do is go lay up on the fucking beach and smoke. Aruba, Barbados, like, I mean, so that's they twist. So I gotta keep that, you know what I mean? That's what they into. I'm into what I'm into, that's they twist. So if I gotta do 1,000 shows or 1,000 whatever,
to give them what
to make sure they can do that comfortably, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's worth it. I feel you.
What do you think the next milestone they want for you is?
No, hold on. Before we even go there, let's bring it back. All right, so Jungle, you around Jungle.
Right. Jung, what up, nigga?
He's hearing the music.
Right.
What happens next?
What happens next? Okay. I'm doing like little freestyles and shit. I think I did some source shit. It was like the next niggas in New York or some shit. There was a couple niggas on there. We did like a SOB show, I think. And then I bumped into Wayno. Wayno was
Salute to Wayno.
Yes, big shout out to Wayno. A lot of this shit wouldn't have been possible without me and him connecting like we did. But I think Wayno at the time was like hosting SOB shows and shit like that. And he was an ambassador at Reebok. And I was living with my man Mac on 123rd and Lex at the time. I was in Harlem.
123rd and Lex?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Shouts to J Mills.
Yeah, shout to the 1990 building, a couple blocks down.
I was over there every night. Had clothes over there. That's when me and Vado really caught our vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because Mills used to be right there.
I was staying in Mills' crib. Like,
bang bang. Oh,
you
shit.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah. I know exactly where you was at.
Yeah. So that was an ill time. Like that was when shit was really starting to maneuver a little bit. You know what I mean? Wayno was up the block. His Mars was up the block. And he would have mad Reebok sneakers, and I would go through there and get the sneakers. He give me mad sneakers. I bring them shits back to the hood, give mad niggas sneakers. It was lit. Yeah. But I linked with Wayno, and I was telling that nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, I need somebody to like work with me in this shit. I ain't even like ask for a manager. I was just like, I need some help in this shit. I'm out here doing this shit by myself. I'm contacting camera niggas on Twitter. I'm doing everything. I feel like I'm just reaching out. And at that time, that's what I was supposed to have been doing, but I was like, yo, I need some help with this shit. My big bro, Bully, was locked up at the time, and he was the nigga that was really at the time moving me around, had me around Jim, Cam, Jewels, Trey Songz, all these type. He was moving me around at that time. Right. And he got locked up, you know what I mean? So then I'm like, damn, fuck. So me and Wayno, I told Wayno that. And it really just went from like a brotherhood. We locked in, we kicking it every day. I'm going to his mom's crib, he come and check me, we going to eat, you know what I'm saying? But I'm watching, I'm seeing Bully Muslim as well, but Wayno was Muslim, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm seeing him every day. He going to Juma on Fridays, you know what I mean? Like, right. So that like intrigued. At this time, I wasn't even Muslim. I hadn't took my Shahada yet. So I was intrigued, like just the discipline and just how he moved, like, you know what I'm saying? It intrigued me. So Wayno took me to take my Shahada in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Like we sat, that's how I converted to Islam with Wayno, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
Word, so that me and him got a love that could never, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It can't, you know, brothers will bump heads, but it can't go nowhere, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's different.
But word, so from there, it was like, all right, now it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, you managing me, bro. I don't want no manager I don't know, or you my brother, like, let's do it. Right. And it went from there, you know what I'm saying? And then, now I got him as my manager. I'm still in the hood. I'm still seeing Jungle, still giving him music, putting them on. Niggas still riding, coming through, playing my shit. Right. Him and Snacks, shouts to my nigga Snacks. They in LA with Nas. Jung hit me one day like, yo, my brother feeling this shit. What brother? Like, I got another brother on. Yeah. I know it ain't the brother I'm thinking you talking about. He like, nah, he feeling this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it literally went from that to like Ant. Shouts to Ant. He reached out, you know what I'm saying? And we linked up with him, and he was letting me know Nas had a label called Mass Appeal. That he was, you know what I mean, it was an independent label. It was getting
building
artists and shit like that. Yeah. I'm like, what, he got his own label? This is crazy. But I'm still not knowing, I still haven't spoke to Nas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been to the bridge 50,000 times. Like, you don't just see him posted up. Like, I never seen him out there till I knew him. Right. Then you find out the times he's there. Because he be there. Yeah. But it ain't for everybody to know. No, right. You get what I mean? Right. So it's like, you gotta know him to know when he out there type shit. Right. So just be on the humble, you bump in the jungle, shit like that. Like, you'll see junk. You know, and at that time, I don't know about now, but at that time I would bump in the jungle. And we fast forward, he put me on, let me know Esco's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I believe was like either managing him or he was working with him, partner, something like that. He called me like, I'm coming to New York, we need to sit down and talk. I called Wayno, me and Wayno caught the train. What's this shit, Catalina? Across from Def Jam?
Sarafina.
Sarafina. I said Catalina. Sarafina. Shit right across. Sat, met him with him, caught the train there, met up with him.
50th and 8th.
Right there. Right. Met with Boy, sat, talked. He like, yo, that's when he let me know, yo, Nas, the whole label shit. Then, fast forward maybe a week or two, I'm in the woods, chilling, smoking, vibing, whatever. I come back to the block. Niggas like, yo, Nas just said your name on the radio, cuz. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah, da-da-da-da. I'm like, nah, nobody recorded that shit.
Are you getting played right now? Like you're
nah, I'm not. What no music on the, like, K. Slade was playing shit, God bless my heart, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
K. Slade would play me late night, 1 in the morning, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Slade played the hood, so.
Hold on, before you keep going with that.
Word.
How important was that when you heard Slade playing his shit?
After him, I was, you know, niggas start feeling themselves like, yo, Tony, Slade playing my, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it get like that. Right. So then by the time Clue got it and Flex got it and all these other DJs got it, I was very appreciative of it, but it was like, it wasn't the exact same excitement as I caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, Slade was the first nigga I was running around screaming. Like,
later,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, turn you, like, I was like,
he asked for all.
I was calling niggas, yo, put the radio on right now. Like, I did that with Slade, like, you know what I'm saying? So, no knock to none of the other DJs. Like, they supported me since they got with me, you know what I mean? But Slade did that. And DJ Radio put Slade on, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Big shout out to DJ Radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. I wouldn't have been on without Slade. You gotta salute Slade, man.
Facts.
Salute to the big homie Slade, man. Period.
Rest in peace to my guy.
Indeed.
You babysitting.
I feel weird because it's like he was that outlet for a lot of niggas, bro. Like,
we right around the corner from his mural.
You get what I'm saying? Like, word. And I got him in my store. I put Slade on the wall in my store.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, word.
But he was the outlet for the hood, bro. Like, it's hard to get to a lot of them DJs if you ain't got 100 chains on, or if you ain't breaking bread, or if you ain't in the clubs, or if you just a nigga that's hot, but you in your hood all day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Slade was the one to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
that's a loss, like a real loss to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take L's, but that's a loss, like, to the young niggas that's about to come out. Like, that's an L, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
God bless his soul.
I gotta say, shout out to Flex for this new thing that he's doing on Thursday.
You just playing the town, right?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Love that.
Fire.
But there is no replacing K. Slade.
Nobody
even tried to fill them shoes.
K was so comfortable in his slot, he didn't even want the daytime shit. They tried to offer him daytime. He's like, nah, I got the streets. I'm gonna keep this.
You know niggas is outside.
He's like, I run this.
Smoking, drinking at that hour. So it's like, nah, put the radio on. And
then Slade's in the strip club right after.
Right after.
He's like, nah, I'm keeping this.
What are you doing with the daytime?
With 1,000 things.
Nah, love that. I love that. After Slade played this shit for free, and that kind of goes in your head, and you're like, all right, cool. Slade played it. You stepped to other DJs. Was you getting prices back?
I have got prices before, and I curved them, and just told myself, let me get hotter. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew niggas that was hot. I had relationships with niggas that was hot, and they was like, nigga, I ain't paying a motherfucking thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't giving them niggas $1. Like, He supporting was hot. So I said, all right, say no more. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board
and just get hot.
Fall back from these clubs, stop trying to be in anybody's face till I got something. You know what I'm saying? And Nas helped me have something. Like, you know what I'm saying? After that, it was like, you gotta talk to me a little different.
Facts.
That changed the whole.
You gotta
There's no bigger cosign than
that. That changed everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like knighthood.
You know what I mean?
Which brings us back
to the niggas that was just fronting 3 months before that. 3 months prior to that. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
oh shit, yeah.
Aha.
You wanted 5,000 and shit. Now you're playing it for free.
So let's bring it back around to him mentioning you on the radio. That's what you stopped.
Yeah, on 105.
Yeah.
Angie. He said he was talking to Angie. I think he had the he was doing he just dropped the Illmatic doc.
Time is Illmatic.
Time is Illmatic.
Dropped that at that time.
Documentaries.
Shout out to Eric Parker.
You know what I'm saying? Had a big shot here.
Right.
He did an ill doc on that, and that I guess he was at Angie promoting that, and she asked him saying like, what else you got going on? You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, I got the label Master Pill. He said my name and I wasn't signed to nothing yet.
That's crazy.
He was like, yo, shout out to Dave. He's like, oh, I don't know if I was supposed to say that. And Angie was like, you just said it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
So
dope.
the hood heard like niggas is in their cars knocking the radio, like, or whatever. So that from then on, it was up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Super.
That was the breath of life right there.
Facts, nigga. I don't get no bigger than that.
Signing day.
That changed shit. When I signed with him,
Yeah, signing day.
I caught the train to go sign. That was so ill. I caught the train
to where?
to Master Pill
Oh wow.
in Soho. Or
Yeah.
it was him, it was Esco in there, and shout out to Peter.
Did you get a lawyer and all that? You went through this shit?
Yeah, that was all already handled as far as what was, you know what I'm saying, in writing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me going to do it, I went just me for Dolo.
For Dolo. Why you take nobody?
Cause it was like, I don't know. I know whoever I probably wanted to take either wasn't available, and I was like, y'all bugging, like I'm out. Like it had to have been one of them, but I don't think I purposely
went by.
It was like I wanted to do this by myself. Like whoever I probably wanted to bring to something like that probably just couldn't come with me at the time, and I just went. And I was on some shit like, I don't want to have Nas there waiting. I don't want to have Peter there. I don't want the label there waiting. So I'm getting there. If I ain't about to wait on you, I probably just broke out.
Yeah.
But I remember bringing my deal back. Shouts to my Sig, to Pooch crib. I had my deal in an envelope and all that. I brought it to Pooch mom's crib. His pops was in there, J-Dub, God bless his soul. Well, yeah, that was ill, bro. That was an ill moment. And from there it went up.
Yeah. What? Give me details on that, cause it's like it's a life-changing moment.
Right.
You feel like it's one of the biggest decisions that you ever gonna make.
But I think I knew in that time I did right. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, and to this day, I feel like I got Brody. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like I can't lose. Like he got so much game. Like it's beyond the the cosign was what it was.
Right.
A lot of niggas get cosigns. You know what I'm saying? It's up to what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? You could get co-signed and nobody never hear about you the next week. Like, it's 2023. He said that in 2014, 15. That was when I was on the radio. So it been, and I'm not a top Billboard nigga. I'm not a #1 record. You don't hear my shit on the radio all day long. I'm in the club, none of that shit. But somehow I've been able to, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's come from the game the nigga gave me, like, and just watching how he moves still. I'm real observant, you know what I'm saying? Right. I watch more than I even ask. You know what I'm saying? I just peep. I ain't even gotta ask a nigga. I see how a nigga move. I'm like, all right, and I just apply that shit to what I got going on. When I first came out, I had 30 niggas with me, everywhere. I feel deep right now, and this is producer. Right. There's 2 homies in here. Like, literally, I got 2 niggas, but my guys, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've just, like, I feel like that come with age. I had kids, shit like that changed as well, but I got tired of niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? And niggas used to tell me that early, like, bro, you get tired of that group. You gonna get tired of that mob, you gonna get tired of that, because they gonna start, You know what I'm saying?
Give me some.
Everything is gonna be on you.
Right.
It's a lot easier to move with 2 people when it's on you. That ain't about nothing.
Right.
40 niggas. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of game from boys like that. I think I'm gonna apply to my what I got going on till I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
From your observation, what are like some of the key things that you learned that you use in your career right now?
Honestly, just you know, reading people, man, and knowing it's hard as hell to do it because a lot of hate is it come as love, it come as a hug, it come as dap, it come as yo, you the hardest, you the hottest. That's how hate come. It be hate in there.
Sneak his way in.
You know what I'm saying? It come like that.
Smoke screen. So
it be like, damn, like, and me, I'm a good-hearted nigga. Like, just genuinely, I'm not a vindictive. I'm not slimy. I'm none of that. Like, I'm not trying to get old. It's not not one from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, I take care of myself. I hold I got my fort. I'm cool. So I don't want nothing but friendship, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nothing from you. Like, and a lot of niggas don't think like that, and it be hard when you dapping 1 million people, taking 1 million pictures. It's a lot of love, Yo, easy to love. And a lot of it do be love, but so that make the hate blurry. You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
can't see it clearly.
You don't recognize it.
Yeah, it's cloudy.
Cause hate don't come like, yo, you fuck you, nigga.
Right now.
You know what? That album was whack.
don't just walk up to
It
you
never
like that.
walk. It be in comments, but it'll never walk up on you like that and just say that to you. Like, I've yet to see that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you never meet the hate in person.
It don't come like that.
It's a smoke
you know what I mean?
screen.
Love come in person. So
Right.
you get a lot of that over the years, and you might get blinded to like how niggas really feel or what's really going on. So I try to keep my original niggas around me. You know what I'm saying? That they'll see it before I see it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I ain't really feeling boy. Like, there's something about him. I might be like, that nigga mad cool. Like, what? That's my man. Nah, something about him. And then it be something about him.
And then
I might find out 2 months later. I might find out 2 years later.
Right.
But it be something about him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Buddha, how many times? How many of those have you caught?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I knew this nigga was gonna be staring at me when you said that. I done been through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that hit home.
Buddha, how many of those you caught?
I'm dead ass.
How much hate
Smoke
have
screens. Have you caught?
you been able to catch that he was just unaware of?
They love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. That shit come in waves.
Yeah.
Come in waves.
But the realest shit he said, the hate be disguised though.
Yeah,
I seen happen to Scarface in the airway. Nigga came to him with the fake love shit, asked for an autograph. He go down to sign it. Nigga try to hook off. Got his ass whooped, but he tried it. I'm like, damn, nigga, how you try to line a nigga? Come ask for an autograph. I fucked my head up. I was like, damn, you can't even show love and sign an autograph for a nigga?
That's nasty.
I was like, Jesus
You know what's crazy is you
Christ,
said
nigga.
that? And it's word of my mother, bro. Unless it's like a girl or like kids and shit like that, and then sometimes with niggas you can kind of read if they like overly excited because
You
they're
can
a
already
fan,
read it. You can feel it.
or if they just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always kind of be over on that, like watching that a little. Like I wish this nigga would come ask for this picture and try. Like in my mind, I think that.
Yeah.
Like maybe he might be coming to be like, yo, East, let me in, and try to swing on me. So I always be a little. Please.
Or what
like,
time
please
is it?
try
I seen that move too. What time is it? A nigga tries funny shit too.
Like you got
energy. You can feel the energy sometimes.
And we in a viral world, so niggas could be doing whatever for the camera. Yo, I'm gonna go ask a nigga for a picture and punch him.
Yo, what
Stupid shit for no reason.
What the funny shit?
What's the strangest shit you saw?
Strangest shit I seen?
Yeah. From guys and women.
I done seen some strange shit, bro. Men, to me, honestly, I've seen a bunch of strange shit from men. It's like hard to really remember exact details, but the strangest shit to me is men pushing beautiful, gorgeous, juice, like nice, you know what I'm saying, be flavors around, like, you know what I'm saying?
Pushing them out the way.
And niggas bombard the spot, and like play ball, like box out, like
push the balls out the way.
Nigga be right where boy at right there. And somehow they maneuver through 8 joints.
Yeah.
I'm talking with you. I look, he right here, arm on me. He's pick. Look at the camera.
How did you?
So to me I never before any fame before, and I was in clubs and shit like that. I just never. To me, that's embarrassing because I always felt like, what if you get that close to the nigga, and the nigga pack you up? That's more embarrassing than you even pushing these girls out the way, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be some strange shit that men is more excited over men than women. I think that's strange. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that at his album release party last year, man. I was
niggas
like,
be doing
yo,
that. They be pushing.
more shit wild. I'm like, man.
And I love everybody. I love everybody, but you know what I mean? If there's a bunch of girls around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, back up.
He might have had some you know.
There you go.
There you go. That should be crazy.
I'm so quiet.
Listen, man.
To each his own, man, but you know.
Nah, dudes be doing that though, son. They will mush excuse me, shorty.
Ain't even look at her.
Don't even see her.
Ain't look at her at all. Like, nigga see you.
Well, he probably feels like he doesn't have a chance with any of the chicks if you standing there.
I don't even see the chicks.
Your reputation.
But what am I about to do for you right here?
Oh man, that's
Like what
They just be looking for clout, man. They want a
You know what I
picture,
mean?
they want to drop, whatever the case may be.
There's nothing I can do for you in this
seen
moment.
that shit,
Well, no, 'cause
bro.
I can't hear you.
facts.
We in the club. So that's already one. Unless it's like one of them, yo, that's all you can really do in the club. My nigga, no, like, we can't have a convo, so what are you doing?
Because
Why
after,
are you trying to, you know what I'm saying?
after he
It
takes that
confuses
picture,
me.
whatever narrative he creates around it is exclusively his.
And be like, oh, my man E
next
said
thing
we
you
on the
know-
next joint together.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can get the verse for 2 racks.
All that's gonna happen.
Combo, niggas get the flick and then go say whatever the fuck.
That's a fact. Yo, we just laid the craziest joint.
Me and the big bro in the club making a
Me and the
movie.
big bro.
It's nuts in here.
No.
And he older than you.
No, the classic shit. We work.
We
Oh,
working.
yeah.
Stay tuned.
These bitches out the way. We working about the way.
Bitches got mad fingerprints on their forehead.
We working, man.
Stay tuned.
We working.
But the crazy shit about East is that he go around and show everybody love. Like,
I
regardless
dapped the
of
whole
how
room.
smack he is, whatever, it's a long night, that nigga get up and move around the room. I seen it. He'll go up, yo, all right, come on, let's take a picture. Yo, all right, over here.
It's COVID,
Yo, what up,
man.
man?
Niggas get the.
Because you ain't gotta be there, man. Like I said, I just kind of tapped into my story a little bit. Like, this shit came from just niggas sitting in my crib liking it. So when I see I can fill a room up, you know what I'm saying, of motherfuckers that didn't grow up with me, don't personally know me, like, but it's something whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm giving out,
Yeah.
they fucking with it.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So why not walk through and hug everybody and thank you, bro? Like, I'm one of them. Like, I'm
put that love
That's
out.
good, son.
I'm very thankful, very grateful for all love, all hate, all of it. Cause hate, you talking about me. You got me in, you know what I mean? You making somebody say, damn, why you don't fuck with it? Go check with it. Let me go check up on, like, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm grateful for all of it, bro. Like, nobody gotta talk about me. I ain't gotta be in nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta be on your radar. So all love, all whatever the fuck come, I'm thankful for that shit.
No doubt. I like the consistency though, man. The consistency throughout the years, from K Slate onward up to this point. He's still dropping multiple albums a year.
Book of David, man, we just dropped,
Book
man.
of David.
You know what I'm saying?
It's out.
Generational shit, man.
Shout out to DJ Drama.
Drum.
And he got no features. He got no features on this shit.
No
Just
features.
bars.
First project I ever did like that.
Oh, you getting on your J. Cole shit?
Or
You know what it
Nas
was?
shit. Nas did it
I
too.
wanted to see you fuck
How
with me,
funny
bro.
is that?
Like, that was the first body of work I wanted to really see who fucked with me. Like, not, oh, he got this one on it, or he got that one on it, and I'm gonna go right to that song, and then I'm gonna knock the songs with just him on it, I'm gonna play them a little later.
Right.
But let me go right to the joints with the feature. Like, so the whole body of work is just me. So if you looking for features, you might not even play the album. Cool. Now I'm canceling shit out. Starting to see my real fans.
Nah, that's smart.
Right.
I'm seeing who jacked me. Now I could You know what I mean? They got the little, what's the algorithm shit? You can see.
Analytics.
Yeah, analytics shit. You see who fuck with you. I'm more focused on them. Of course, we always want new fans and want to tap into other platforms.
You've been doing collab albums too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Few of them. You know what I mean?
Also at the same time, giving the people a break from the noise.
I don't want to sound like nothing that's out. You know what I'm saying? That's always my aim. Like, that shit sound like that, I don't want to sound nothing like that. And that could be the hottest shit out that everybody jack is going TikTok crazy, viral. I don't want it to sound nothing like that.
Right.
That's just me. And I'm just opposite. I don't want to do what niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fortunate to have producers that understand that shit. My brother's first, but they're some of the hottest producers on earth. But these niggas understand that more than me. They be like, nigga, we ain't about to sound like none of that shit.
Right. And we gotta remind people
do us.
But the sound of the shit, while we was working out earlier, and H was playing it, all I could think to myself, I didn't say it to y'all, I'm like, yo, this reminds me of Life After Death and Only Built for Cuban Links.
Yeah, look at the producer's face. Look at the producer's face.
I'm like, yo, you don't hear records. You don't hear records right now. Yo, that's my word. You don't hear records right now with sounds. Sounds and substance that connect you to the street, connect you to whatever it is that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear the car sirens, I mean, the police sirens outside, people walking, doors opening. You know what I'm saying? You hear that under your voice. You hear it prior to the song comes on.
We strategically did that because that's one of my favorite albums ever. So I'm telling Buddha, I'm telling Grands, I'm telling Mike, I'm like, yo, bro, when a nigga knock, when I say I knocked at the door, I want to hear the knock. When I say it's a storming, I want to hear lightning. I like, I want to, because that was
cinematic. That's what
you know what I'm saying. That was the era I was
missing. That's missing.
Niggas is just ad libbing and rapping and not to knock it, but I wanted to recreate you close your eyes and it's like, oh,
it's a storyline, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It sparks the imagination.
And a couple of joints you had on there brought me back to that time. That time period.
Yo, as soon as I heard, I forgot what the exact song was. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's the intro. As soon as the fucking album starts. Pray.
That sound like some Wu-Tang shit.
Exactly. I thought about Only Built for Cuban Links automatically. Yo, what up, Sean? Yo, like the Philly, boy. I'm like, oh shit, it's taking me back to DFY, bro.
That's fire.
That's
fire.
Are we in prison again?
Yo, that was the soundtrack of my life at that time.
Jail niggas, man. Can't help it, bro.
Chill, that was the soundtrack of my life.
You are home, bro. You're home. You're not going
now.
You are free. You free as shit.
I want to go just one episode and not hear 5 different jail names, bro. Please.
This is your life now. You are
Detention for you,
home. You're never going home.
Never going back to good bread.
All I'm saying is that what the music reminded me of and what was going on at the time.
I shouldn't know this much about jail. I'm a good kid.
I should know this about well done, man.
Yeah, facts.
I'm certain there's certain records that inspired him when he did his 6 months.
Right.
I know there's records because that also probably inspires you to write.
100%, bro. That inspired me to remember.
Certain shit.
Even more than right. You feel me? Like sitting there, I just used to just like repeat shit. And just I can remember 8 and 12 and 16, just playing around. I can remember shit. Jail helped me with that. Memory.
What?
I'm just saying.
Yo, bro. No, hold up. Nobody's going to jail to learn that. Like, I'm talking about going to jail.
Don't go to jail for your memory.
Christ almighty. They got YouTube for shit like that. Like, don't go to jail for that.
Nigga, I got whole battles. I never wrote nothing down. I didn't have to go to jail for that.
I'm saying it's not for everybody, bro.
It's not for anybody. Yo,
that shit is for nobody.
Christ almighty. Yo, close the door, turn off the music, apply yourself. Don't do this.
Listen, man.
Sheesh.
Don't gotta go to jail for memory.
You don't.
It helps.
Go to YouTube. You got YouTube? Go to YouTube.
Keep your freedom.
Nigga,
Stay free. Freedom is a must.
That got it.
You feel like you found your niche? You finally found that.
I feel good. Yeah, I feel like I got over the initial chase. You know what I'm saying? Like the initial getting this shit. Oh, I got a deal. or I gotta be at every party. I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep putting my face around these niggas I don't like.
That's
or
the
these
worst.
niggas I don't even know these niggas, and I'm just trying to buddy up for the photo. I got past all that shit. And I feel like it's natural for every artist, not every artist, but coming from nothing, bro. Like you gonna want to get in the mix, and cause they allowing me. I'm like, y'all let me in the room. It's up. I'm going anywhere. But that shit get tiring. You know what I'm saying? And you start peeping what's going on.
Right.
They on your dick, and they fall back. You know what I'm saying? They on your dick, and they fall. So it's like it ain't really
no love,
like
really.
Genuine situation.
It's not genuine.
Yeah, it's like
you hot.
It's like, oh, I did the Wu-Tang. Now y'all love me again.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? Like, so I'm just peeping like, man, I'm gonna lock in with who I fuck with. Because that's what's gonna make me, for one, keep a positive mind state. For two, stay creative. If I'm around genuine shit or people that I know want to further my career or help my career, they're not just around it for what's hot for the moment. You know what I'm saying? I started to learn that shit. You know what I mean? Like this game is funny. Like you'll get in this shit and everybody they be on your body like, and then if you're not top, you'll watch it. You'll watch the distance or how niggas, you be like, damn, nigga really just came around me for a few months. For what?
Still sauce.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Is he?
Oh, that's a
you know what I'm saying?
Sauce,
then you start seeing yourself in these niggas though.
Bro,
that's the crazy part. You'll start seeing like little parts of you.
They'll take your shit
in these niggas. You be like, oh, this is crazy.
That's right. When did you learn that? That niggas will really invite you into the room just to take your energy, son. I took me a long time to learn. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas
I learned that like early.
That's like, good, son. It took me a minute.
Who taught you the lesson?
Nah, it was like, honestly, it was like them Diddy parties and like them like certain events, you know what I'm saying? Like, and seeing how niggas act in these events and then see them in another event and the energy different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe at the Diddy party, Diddy the homie, like maybe Diddy was fucking with me hard at his party.
Right.
So that made you go out your way.
Right.
To jump on my dick type shit. Like, oh, I'm over there, Diddy fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I see you somewhere else, Diddy not there, and the celebrity should come out. Or you know what I'm saying? So I just learned how to read this shit a little better, man. You know
Who's the fakest rapper you ever met?
No, Lord.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Too many to count.
Sometimes you just gotta ask.
I don't know, man.
You don't have to ask. You could have left that alone. You don't have to.
No, but I get it. Like I've seen it. Like
fact.
Motherfuckers be like,
I don't know.
Yo, what up? Then you know you punch somebody in the face and then they're like, I don't know this nigga.
I don't know about this guy.
Fake love. You know what I'm saying? It's just fake.
Man, stop snuffing.
Yeah, that's what makes it fake. I don't want to get arrested.
It's fake.
Fucking with you. So it's fake love.
No, and I can tell you that I know you relate to it because I feel like you never really chase like the way that some artists would be like, yo, I gotta do a song with such and such.
Right.
And you know, we gonna push that to the radio with da. Like you always like, nah, that's my comfort zone, nigga. Get used to it.
Yeah,
we here. You know what I mean?
I haven't, like, if the label don't do it, I've never, not one joint been like that. Like, I didn't work with a lot of people, but I've never, like, that ain't, I don't know, maybe I'm bugging. Like, some of the homies be like, bro, how you never shot a video to this joint or da-da-da? I be like, I don't know. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about my next move. Like, we did the record, I'm so into what I'm about to do over what I done did.
Buddha, do you try to cover those bases? Do you see him like maybe moving on too fast from something that you haven't fleshed all the way out?
As far as like projects and like what you
any kind of, if there's there's a single on the table.
Have you ever tried like to make him make a commercial record?
Wow.
Never.
I think it's all been organic, and it's like certain records, like we had like records like Money or I don't know. I feel like it's always been organic.
Is there a collab you want to see
like,
as the producer? Is there a collab you want to see?
Yeah. For like in the game?
That it hasn't happened yet.
For him or just in general?
No, for him.
Yeah. I need a Nas and East tape.
Ooh, that'd be crazy.
Whole tape?
Like
whole tape?
Produced by us, of course.
That would be crazy.
I don't know, son, because that's when you rap the best. I noticed that. Like, this nigga be on some...
You were asking me. You got
yeah,
you got it.
You
did his numbers with Styles P though, too, though. I ain't gonna hold you. You
love it. You know what it is?
Yeah, a lot of people like
yeah, you was on your...
And second would be him and Kiss.
That would be crazy, too.
I think that'd be
yes, sir.
I got one.
Did you ever shoot a video for the Coachella joint?
Yeah. We shot that, God bless the dead. Bush, we shot that in Bush crib.
I was one of the joints I heard one time and I was like,
I got one.
Stuff.
If you can pull it off. It'd be the Protege record.
He's over the stove.
Yeah.
Him,
Facts.
Nas's Protege, and Jay's Protege. It'd be him and J. Cole.
That would be fire, too. That'd be a good
Cole, my nigga.
I would love
Cole East.
two basketball playing ass niggas who just happen to rap their asses off.
Oh my dog.
Co-signed by the two biggest dudes in
That'd be dope.
Cole, good nigga.
Co-signed by the two legends.
Cole another one got a lot of
a lot.
lot of this, lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to him. Like he's one of them.
Man. He's slick. Would you ever let him say that he's the best rapper alive on the track with you?
With me?
Yeah.
Nah. We can't do that.
See? I told you niggas.
For that Benny the Butcher
I told
song?
you niggas. Niggas thought it was, nah, man, that ain't nothing like niggas get on the track. Yo, bro, a niggas not jump on the track and be talking about I'm the best rapper. Oh, nah, niggas about
Because then I'm gonna say
Right
it.
after
Now
this
I have to
shit.
say it too.
Facts.
Not that he can't say it. I'm saying, nigga, I'm the best rapper.
You see what I'm saying?
One of my bars gonna have that same
Exactly.
line. Like,
But you treated it like he was trying to diss Ben. I don't think he was dissing Ben. He probably felt like he the best rapper alive.
Bro, listen
you think
to
it was a
me,
diss?
Nah, hell no.
I didn't think it was a diss
That shit,
either.
listen, that shit was straight sparring.
Facts. They
Benny,
was sparring.
Beat crazy. Benny talking insane. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He mad. He talking like as high, like how he rap.
Right.
That was like the elite Benny talk. You feel me?
Yeah,
I got mad records with boy. That's my nigga. You feel me?
Right, facts.
But that I know he jumped in a different bag for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What Cole supposed to do?
Yeah, go crazy.
They like
to do.
if Cole went first, Benny, like however that went, that's what make rap fun,
First of all,
nigga. That make it fun.
You a
'cause
rapper.
now, it's barbershop talk.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta
went
spar.
crazy.
You
Cole
a
went
rapper.
crazy, like, you know
You
what
a
I'm saying?
rapper.
Right.
You know Benny sent this verse.
First.
You know Benny sent this verse, son.
First, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that went.
Play it out of your mind, son.
I don't know
Play it
how
out of
that
your
went.
mind. Like, you
I don't
know
know how
he
that
sent
went.
this verse.
I can't even say that.
It's his record. Of course he gonna sing
I
it.
can't even say
You can't say
that
that.
because Cole
I don't know.
looks to kill everything.
I don't
He
know.
goes into it
He has
with
a
that
reputation.
Think
mindset.
about Cole already know if he getting a record for Benny, it's gonna be bars on it. Benny gonna send his
That's
best
what I'm
verse
saying.
or one of his
Exactly.
Exactly.
But then you gonna say when I was born, lightning struck. I'm the best rapper. All you niggas.
Why wouldn't you, nigga? I'm
like, bro.
But that's not a diss to
You
boy.
kept it honest. Nah, nigga ain't saying
But he
it.
ain't say it's a diss though.
I don't. Nah, it's
I don't think it was a diss.
It was not no
That's
diss.
just like
sparring, yeah.
No diss. No diss.
Not a diss.
What's the word?
Sparring, bro.
Competition without malice. I say
Healthy
that all the time.
competition at
did
all
all
times.
time.
But when you sparring, you gotta throw a punch back. You feel what I'm saying? A nigga just ain't gonna jump on. All right, nigga, we on here, man.
You think he washed him like that?
No,
you wildin', man. I don't think
So he did the same thing to 21.
But he did.
He jumped
But on my life?
No,
And that's on my life?
But Kobe going crazy on all features though.
Exactly.
I know that you thought I was doing it.
What's
Yeah,
he talking
like,
about?
you put me on the record with a nigga, you know what's gonna happen, and da da da. And you're on the record with a nigga.
That's Cole every time.
But that's what he
You
do.
always does
He
that.
purposely gotta do that.
That's what he do.
He walks in the room
Like, I
with
don't
that
think
in
I don't
him.
think it's personal. I feel like it's like
That's what he's trying to do.
he's treating it as a
There it
sport.
But there's
He's treating it like a
sessions.
sport.
So when you do
So when
that
you play
clap-
ball with a nigga,
right?
you trying to kill this nigga.
Yeah,
if you
facts.
my man, if we go get dinner after this, I'm trying to give you 50, bro.
Right.
Like I want to embarrass you in front of the crowd. All that. Like
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna fall back because we cool. Now I'm trying to kill you.
Right.
So it's just, I feel like with certain niggas, now you got some niggas that keep it friendly, make friendly records. But then you got niggas that's like, all right, we cool.
But-
we been kicking it all day. I might be in your city, you in my city, you my man. I'm gonna burn you on this shit.
Yeah. Who did you
So
feel
I
like
feel
that
like
with?
that's
Who did you feel like that with?
On a record with me?
Yeah.
That I burnt?
That you wanted, you said, nah, nigga, I'm gonna try to burn it.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Me and Styles sat in the studio for a month. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Bark.
Crazy.
And pull-ups. Dips. Push-ups. More bark. More weed.
Right.
Lights low. He made me stop writing. He don't write.
Yeah.
I'm in there putting shit in my phone.
And all that, yeah.
He cut the lights low, light the spliff, and walk around.
The ghost.
Yo, Poobs, turn that up. Yo, Daisel, turn that up.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this nigga like, I can't go in the booth with this written.
Yeah. You gotta.
He didn't remember 12 real quick. He got his 12 together, like.
Bang, bang.
He got his 16 together. He got his 8 together, like. And we did a whole album like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, we laugh and joke and high five after the shit done. But in the while he in the booth, and I'm hearing what he's saying, and I'm sitting there trying to burn this nigga.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite rapper. That's my. You go check all my interviews. Styles, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my heart, nigga. Like I love that nigga. But I'm on his in the studio. I'm trying to burn him. I think that's what make a hard record. Yeah. That's what make a nigga play it like, yo, y'all niggas went crazy. Right. Cause I wasn't being cool or we wasn't on no, he trying to burn me. I'm the young nigga. He like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, I can't let this legend burn me. So it's like it worked out. You know
it gotta be that, cause think about it. The opposite of that, if a nigga give you a weak verse, you like, nigga, what the fuck you think I am, nigga? You gave me a weak verse? I want your best. You know what I'm saying? I want nigga to get busy. Nah, that's not, I'll be sick. If a nigga give you a weak verse, nah.
Give me a weak verse and drop a 50.
When there's certain energy in the room, it ain't gonna be no weak verse.
See, there you go. Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when there's certain niggas in the room, it's impossible.
Niggas
like,
coming with their best.
You know this nigga about to talk, I gotta talk. Facts. You gotta talk. Like,
you and Sky Quo did that.
You get what I'm saying?
That record
it's
you got
impossible,
was
bro.
Y'all was back and forth.
That's bad. Me and Son got a tough record. We talking crazy.
I'm not surprised.
And that's rare too, that artists are in the studio together.
We did the whole Beloved in the lab.
That's so fire, son. Y'all record that?
Y'all record that? Yeah.
That's fire.
We got
that.
You do a little
I copped that too, but I ain't gonna say where I copped that.
Part two done.
Woo. Oh, word?
Okay, we done already ran it back.
Yo, Cole, if you get Cole, if you not,
what's up, baby?
Cole, if you're not playing basketball, when you put the ball down for a second, if you could just do me a favor and get in contact with these two dudes, I'd like to hear it personally. I'm requesting. I would like to see the two proteges.
Timing is everything, man. One thing I learned about greatness, you can't rush it.
Right.
So when it happened, it happened, and it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't always have that.
That shit is a compliment. When you good on a track
I don't always
with somebody,
have that level of patience. Sometimes I think
you got to though. It's a virtue, you heard.
I believe you, and I agree with you.
Got to.
But I used to always say patience is overrated. Sometimes you'll sit back, think you're being patient, and you'll let the opportunity pass. Because you think you're being patient. I like to, God helps those who help themselves. I go after it. And me being patient, I could have said nothing.
Right.
But because I know it's something I want to see,
right.
J. Cole, when you get a chance, if you could, please get in contact with my guys here. I personally,
I guess it got to be a balance. I got both approaches to shit. You got to need a balance.
Speak shit into existence. I'm a firm believer in that too.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, all that good shit. Like, come on.
Did you do that to get here?
I spoke all this into existence.
That's what's up.
You have like a focus board and all that shit, a shrine.
Vision board. I just tell the homies, we're gonna do this. Next year we're gonna be doing this. And we got them festivals. I want to do them. I'm tired of SOBs. I'm tired of.
Shout out to SOBs.
I'm tired of urban. I'm tired of. Love them spots. They gave me my first platform. I'm just speaking how I'm talking about leveled up. I'm tired of doing this in the town. Like I spoke that. You know what I'm saying? I went seen Nipsey in LA. God bless his soul.
Yeah. Big fact.
First nigga I seen with the Maybach. He had the all money in floor mats. I said, damn, I gotta get a Maybach. I said that right then in that moment. I'm like, I need one. This is what I need. Like, I got a Maybach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything that I spoke, you know what I'm saying? Good or positive that I spoke, and of course I had to put the effort behind it, but I spoke that shit. All of this shit I spoke.
That's real shit.
Now I know
we was sitting watching on tour. This right here. I said, I'm gonna do that shit. I said, I gotta do that.
Crazy.
I done did 3 champs. I done did, you know what I'm saying? I done did some interviews. Like, I do math shit. I told you that. I'm a fan of the show first and foremost. So I feel like this is a platform where I want to come talk my shit. I want to come tell my story because I know real niggas is tapping into this. The niggas that matter.
Give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas that give a fuck about what we creating. You know what I mean?
Right, the culture.
Well,
That's a fact.
Now you brought up Nip just now, and I know y'all was cool.
God bless.
Can you give us a memory of a time you was around him or something?
with Nip,
Yeah.
illest nigga ever.
That's a fact.
Word. First nigga I ever seen do a show. 80 niggas on stage. You feel me? Bloods is in there. Mexicans is in there. Crips is everybody. We in LA. Everybody in the crowd. Man, like, you feel me? Do the show. He let everybody perform. He do his whole mixtape. Bring me out. We everybody rock. We go backstage. We kicking it. You know, after the show, niggas is on they relaxed joint. Like, cuz will come over, go in the back. We doing the video right now. Take the whole show. Fans, the homies, everybody. We go in the back of the venue. There's cars parked out there, all that. We do the video. Right then and there. Like, he was just a nigga that, like, he was like, it ain't stop. I mean, like,
right.
It was never too much of a, like, we chilling.
Right.
He's progressive.
It was like, all right, we coolin', show, all right, that was lit, let's do this.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
What's next? He was the definition of that marathon shit. Like, it ain't really like, that's the best way I could describe it. He was always, you know what I'm saying?
Running his race.
Constantly had a plan or what he wanted to do. Like, he planned shit out. Like, like you was asking about the drawing board and all, I've seen Nip with that.
Vision board.
Eraser board with the marker and what his 6 months. I seen all that type of shit. So in the studio. So he was a nigga that, he the reason I got a store, bro. Like, I wasn't thinking about getting no store. Like, it was a dope idea. Like, oh, maybe but I never seen like what that meant. You know what I'm saying? Until I seen him do that shit.
In the town too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bring that
town.
shit back. You know what I mean? Bring it back to the hood. Like, at the end of the day, like, if you in a space to do that. You know what I mean? Like, but he inspired mad shit I do to this day, bro.
That's
fine. You know what I
fine.
mean? Because he just had a lot of game. He had a lot of this positive energy. You know what I mean? And as far as like explaining, nah, you should do this like this, bro. He was so ill. Like, I had a lean addiction for maybe 3 years, like 2014 to like 17. I was on the lean hard.
Yeah.
And I would go to LA. That shit was mad cheap out there, so I could get the lean. You know what I mean? And Nip would be on the lean. That was our first, like, you know what I'm saying? He have a fan, I have a fan, and we link in the stew, we be sipping. I come back to New York, I'm still on it. Like, I'm addicted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sipping. Now when I go back to LA, this nigga drinking water. So he wasn't like a real shit. Like, he be on the alkaline water. Like, nah, cuz I'm off that shit. I'm just smoking weed, drinking water. Like, I'm like, what? You don't want to pull up? Like, I remember them convos. He'd be like, he wasn't like a addictive. Like, I have a real addictive personality. That's why I don't fuck with certain drugs. Like, I had to cut shit out my whole shit, perks, all them pills, all that shit. Cause if I like it, I love it. You know what I mean? So I drink champagne and I smoke weed now, like, you know what I mean? But I had my little time where I was on that shit hard, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what brought that about?
I thought it was cool. And the niggas around me was like, you know what I mean? Like, had it. So I'm like, fuck it, I want to try it. And that's like, I guess like dope, nigga. Like, once you try it, it tastes so good. That shit, like, I'm against it, but I understand it.
Right.
I don't knock nobody that shit, cause I get it, nigga. Like, that shit it tastes good. It puts you in a vibe that's a good vibe, but it ain't worth your life. It ain't worth what it do to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit dry all your insides out. I used to have cramps. I used to fucking wake up sweating, bro. Like when my first daughter was born, Kyrie, that's when he flacked. Cause she be in the bed with me as a newborn. I wake up, the whole bed be soaking wet. Like on some fiend shit off the lean. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's the same shit. That shit is liquid.
Dope.
How long you been clean from all of that?
Heroin.
I never sipped again since 2017. I never relapsed. And it been around me, but once I cut that, I just left it alone. I ain't go to no doctor. I ain't do no therapy. I just left that shit alone.
Cool too, man. Cool. Shout out to that.
Good for you, bro.
Shout out to that.
What made you stop? Like really stop? There had to be a moment where you was like,
my daughter, Kyrie. It was scaring me because I couldn't control, like, niggas don't talk about what that shit do to you.
There we go.
Smell me? I couldn't control my bladder, so I'm pissing every fucking wheel. Like, I be right now, like, cut, y'all, gotta, like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't hold my pee. You know what I'm saying? I'm sloppy. I'm sitting talking with niggas, having convos, nodding like a dope fiend. Like, if you you know a dope fiend, nigga. Right. That's the new age dope. So it's like the same characteristics of a dope fiend besides and that shit used to make a nigga itch too if you sipping if you sipping yellow or something else, you might itch off that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same shit as a dope fiend, bro. Like, we all just like look down on dope fiends and crackheads, and I wouldn't do that, but there's a lot of rich niggas that you know what I'm saying? That's getting it, and that's
especially Queens.
That's the same shit. I don't knock it. Yeah. To each his own. But for me personally, Dave East, when I had my daughter, I said I can't keep doing this shit because I'm falling asleep. I'm supposed to be watching her. My baby mom, she might be like, yo, I gotta run to the store real quick. You wake up, watch her real quick. And Kyrie wide awake, and I'm gnawing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what she doing or like that started to scare me. I'm like, well, no, I'm not coherent to be a fucking parent. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool in the studio, cool with the homies, because it's a rap thing. But at home, I can't even stay up for I'm nodding on her. And she like 2. 1.5. And I'm nodding, I'm falling asleep on her. Like, I'm like, nah, I gotta fall back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have a scare?
You know what was starting to fuck with me? The cramps. Because it dries, like I had a doctor explain this to me, it dries your intestines out. Like your stomach, it dries, it dehydrates your body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you'll be mad thirsty. Like niggas that sip lean, they want mad water. They wake up, they be thirsty, you know what I'm saying? It dry your body out. So that used to scare me because I could be chilling, sipping, go to sleep, and wake up with the like shit that'll put me on the floor, bro. Like I could fall up, like get out the bed.
Oh, crazy cramp.
And be balled up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like real pain. And I went through that getting off the shit. So in my mind, while that was happening to me, I'm like, yo, if this is the pain I'm gonna feel every time I don't got this shit, I can't fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't weed. Like, if a nigga don't get no weed, you just be aggy.
Yeah.
You can make it through your day. You know what I mean? I ain't got no weed. Fuck. You a little mad. That shit is like, yo, like, you need it. It's like, it's dope, my nigga.
Was there anybody around you during
all
the time
my niggas hated it?
Trying to stop it.
And God bless my boy Sad Money. He just passed Thanksgiving. My main, he was my main nigga selling it to me. My main guy, little Indian kid from Queens. You know what I'm saying? That was my nigga. But at the time, that's who I'm locked in with. I quit. I guess he kept doing what he did. He just passed. They just found him. He died.
Damn.
From Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving that just passed.
Wow.
I just posted up and all that. And it scared me. I'm like, damn.
That might have been you.
What if I wouldn't have cut or fell? But what if I'd have just kept sipping? Like, you know what I'm saying? One daughter 6, 1, 2.
They'd have been fatherless.
Imagine I check out right now. God forbid. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, I don't even say
They don't even get to know their father.
You get what I'm saying? Or for something that's like, that we enjoy.
Right.
That you don't
in your mind, you don't feel like you no fucking dope fiend, but it's like, nigga, that's my cup. That's what I do.
Right.
Like we smoke, everybody got their own vice. You can't knock a nigga vice. Certain vices.
It became a culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can knock a vice. You can knock a vice.
Yeah.
If it starts hurting you, if it starts hurting you,
it's easy to say that if you don't fuck with it.
A lot of Queens niggas. Queens was heavy
So
with that shit.
I'm a nigga that can speak for the drug head niggas. I pop perks. I did Xans. I sip lean. I did all of that.
Right.
So I know you can't just tell them niggas kick the cup. Stop popping the perk. You supposed to.
You can.
Because it's the good thing
But
to
will
say.
they?
Your body needed it after a while, like what he's saying.
No,
You
you
can't tell no
don't have to.
crackhead stop smoking.
You
bro.
don't have to listen.
If a nigga come in my session,
Exactly.
hey,
You don't
pull out a
have to
pipe.
listen.
Hey, go. You gotta
Jesus
go,
Christ.
homie. Nah, son.
You don't
ain't
have to
gonna do
listen.
that
I don't have to
Not for the
co-sign it though.
session, but he gonna go get high somewhere.
Then you gotta go somewhere. Then go somewhere and do it.
You get what I'm saying?
Then go
He's talking
somewhere
about
and do
actually
it.
making a difference though, like to help
Yeah,
somebody.
I'm not
like,
talking about
yeah.
if they're around
I know what
you
you're saying,
in
though.
your
Yeah.
presence. I'm talking about in general. You can't knock what a nigga do. A nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do. That's simple. And
The
plain.
only time
right or wrong.
you right, and it doesn't mean that my words are gonna stop him. What it does mean is I'm not gonna stand by and be all right with it. I'm not gonna let you think that this is cool.
Right.
And I've said that to whoever I've needed to say.
Right.
Royce 5'9" sat in that chair. I told him we reminisced on the time I told him, yo, dog, you need to stop drinking.
Right.
He was a stone cold alcoholic. I didn't know, but watching him go through them bottles of Patron that night in the basement of SOBs, just watching him like crack them back and just murdering the bottles. And I thought he was passing them. And come to find out, those were his. It's like, yo, bro, you gotta stop. Now I'm not, is he gonna stop? Did he stop on the spot? Of course not.
Right.
Took him a minute. He went to rehab. He cleaned himself up. He's great.
Right.
God bless. What if I didn't say nothing?
Right.
How would I feel if the next day, God forbid, something happens?
Right.
And I didn't say shit. And this is somebody I consider my man.
Right.
Oh, nigga, you gonna hear from me. You gonna hear we can be uncomfortable for a minute. We can do whatever you need to do. We gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna say something, nigga. You need to stop that shit.
Right.
Feel how you feel
You know what's
about
crazy about that? You just brought me to somewhere else, bro. Because like I said, my best friend Shooter died from liquor. You know what I'm saying? That's how he died, from the Henny. And in my mind, I'm like, I was drinking with that nigga all that time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all them clubs. Fuck the clubs, nigga, in the hood. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We go get a bottle, like every cup. I was right there. And it showed me everybody's body is different. And I never got a chance because I didn't know, because I was doing it with him. So I was partying with him and enjoying it with him. So I never got the chance to like look at it and be like, yo, we really wildin'. You need to fall back. I need to fall, but like we just going on with life. It's like, all right, new music, new this, new that. Pop a bottle.
Right.
And he checked out, 27, 28 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying?
God bless. God bless.
Like, you know what I mean? So I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like something ain't right, you're supposed to speak up on it, but it's hard to do that if you doing it. If you doing it,
if you doing it, it's different.
If you doing it too, it's hard.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like it's hard to tell a nigga that.
If you
know
see
what I
him
mean?
hurting himself though, and you didn't see it because you was out, y'all was having a good time. It's different.
All I seen was this.
Right.
Then the pandemic hit where we had to fall back, and I think that's when
it escalated.
It started deteriorating, like fucking him up. While we was out and about, you don't know, niggas is partying.
Right.
I think when we sat back for the pandemic and niggas was at home,
they got
overindulged.
Whatever he had and did, I don't even think at that time he was overindulgent, but I think whatever he had did to his body caught up. While we not out. You
See, it don't take judgment.
That's just what I think.
No, I'm with you. It don't take judgment. I don't judge nobody.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. But if you got whatever your vice is, I'm not gonna judge you for it. You're not a piece of shit person.
Right.
I'm not shitting on you as a human being because of what you're into. Nah, but I'm gonna say something.
Right.
You're hurting yourself. I can't sit back and let you.
But ain't nothing wrong with that, and that's real friendship.
Yeah,
I can't, yo, bro.
That's not yes man shit. That's real.
And I've never
I had a
been one
homie
of
that
them.
used to drink, and I told him, I'm like, yo, son, if you keep doing that shit, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
Like,
Nah, it's good to help your
I
friends.
feel like I'm babysitting you every time we out.
Right.
See, too
You know
much.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nigga, fuck the mood up. Cause if, like I always tell niggas, if I'm not as drunk as you probably gonna piss me off. It always go that way. If
That
I'm as drunk as you, we gonna have a good time. Right. But if you got to the party early and I just pulled up, I'm like, this nigga's blowing mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do that shit together. I can't be no turned up, goddamn lady. I'm gonna go home. You gonna piss me off, right? Dead ass.
But that's when niggas drink for fun. Some people drink or pop pills and use shit to deal with pain too. That's why sometimes it's hard to like navigate certain shit when niggas feeling pain. You don't have to deal with it.
Not to cut you off. Shooter mom's passed when he was like 14. Right?
Dealing with shit.
He got shot 5 times.
Dealing with
his
shit.
Neck, shoulder, leg, all that. I watched the nigga walk out the hospital, cut in my crib, like, I don't like the food in there. I'm like, nigga, you ain't even healed. In a short time of his life, he went through mad shit. And every time some fuck shit happened, we drank.
Drink, see? That's how you deal with
Every
pain.
time some good shit happened, you drank. We drank. You get what I mean? And
that shit was
you don't
mental,
know,
bro.
You don't know what it's doing to a nigga body, bro. Everybody designed different. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas that sniff coke every day
and never feel it.
Len Bias did it that one night.
That was that.
You get what I'm saying? There's niggas that's their habit. That's their little, they 1-2 by my own.
Yeah.
So everybody, that lets you know everybody body different.
That's
so
a big fact.
the liquor that nigga, like, I don't know. It's just, you don't know how you set up and how you gonna check out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I promote health. I do what I do. I sip my champ, I smoke my weed. If you're a fan of me, you see what I do. But I also promote the gym. I promote, you know what I'm saying? Go to the juice bar. Right. Take your ginger shots. Drink your, put some healthy shit in your body, bro. Put some green shit in your body. You gotta balance the two out. You can't just be a rock star. Rock stars die every time. You know what I'm saying?
That's their name, Mick Jagger.
Check out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The niggas that grow old had a balance.
Right.
Somehow, unless some freak fucking accident happened, or you know what I mean? Like the guys that get to see gray and grow older, they had a balance there. And that's my new goal now. Like, I done watched so many rappers die, my nigga. I wanna get old, bro.
Facts, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my goal. At first it was, I wanna get a deal. I wanna get this car. I wanna watch my kids become grown-ups.
Facts.
You smell me? And I wanna see whatever the fuck this Davey shit play out to be, cool. But I wanna be here to watch it. That's my new goal, like, you know what I mean?
That's a big fact.
The more you know. Yo, we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Yo, Mike, cuz.
Fucking refuse.
I did a video on the train last night. I ain't been on the train in 8 years, bro.
I was making fun of this.
Yeah. What train? What line? 4, 5, 6?
D.
D?
4th, 5th, and then we went down.
Where was it headed to? You was going downtown?
Downtown, like the fucking, to the Deuce, and what we got on the F to go to fucking West 4th? Yeah, we went to West 4th.
Was it hectic?
Nah, it was cool.
It was cool?
I did that at night probably,
Getting spotted?
It was couple of niggas. You know how niggas play it cool, niggas be staring at you like,
One nigga walked past playing the music.
Well,
that's crazy.
That's dope.
Next time, just get a city bus and complete the throwback.
Do the city bus?
Why not?
Method Man shit.
Bring the y'all asked that nigga, I said, how y'all? He's like, oh nah, we that ass got the whole bus, like. It was just us on the bus. Like, it wasn't no other people on that bus. That was everybody on that bus was just niggas.
Yep. And you got the depot right. You got the depot right here.
That was hard.
I was like,
what? It don't take much of a depot though. If I got on the bus and all
you all deep,
I'm just
all deep.
I'm on the wrong bus. I'm sorry.
I'm not getting on that bus.
Nah, at all. Them niggas got like one eye missing and shit. Hair fucked up. I'm on the wrong bus.
Dusted now.
But then, did him and Buster do it?
Yeah, they did.
Him and Buster did it too.
Him and Buster did it too. But that was like more of a set.
That
was more of a like specific thing. That bus,
the Debo was right there on 2-6, bro.
Them niggas was going to the clinic.
MTA shit.
Well, they shot Cream where?
Cream Avenue.
In Wagner.
Yeah.
That was Cream? Wasn't
Shot
that?
Cream and Wagner.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, they shot part of it in Queens.
Yeah, the rest of
you park at
and motherfucking
They shot part of it in the Coliseum in Queens. In the Coliseum.
That was 90 what?
Like 93.
93,
Cream was 93?
94.
94, something like that.
They dropped like 3 albums that year.
We was like 6.
I'm saying just now.
We was low. We was like Nas and Kyrie. Like Kyrie's 6 right now. That's crazy
to think about, right?
I knew that shit word for word. No way I was 6 years old.
No, nigga, they saying Cream. We thinking about Ice Cream. They shot Ice Cream in one
at the Coliseum.
Oh, that was at the Coliseum.
Facts, bro.
That's what I'm thinking about.
They say
that was downtown Brooklyn.
They shot Ice Cream.
Was it at Albee Square?
That was the Coliseum.
Bargain Bazaar.
That wasn't Jamaica Ave?
No, Ice Cream.
Ice Cream, but it was downtown too.
Yeah, downstairs.
Was talking to Shorty yet?
That was in the Coliseum.
That was Bazaar, son.
That was in Brooklyn?
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn.
So they did it in the Coliseum in Brooklyn. I know some of that was on Jamaica.
They did, you know, they did protect your neck in Red Hook.
Shit like that no more.
Man. Niggas don't protect your neck in Red Hook.
Yeah.
And it's like you gotta be from the town or nobody had type shit. Like, you feel me?
Makes sense.
Yep.
Them niggas was illy, bro.
I remember when Pac and
Them niggas
Snoop
was illy, you heard?
came to Red Hook, bro.
Them niggas was illy.
You know what kills me?
You
know what kills me?
Gangsta Party. From Gangsta Party.
Two of the most
bro, if I'm lying, I'm dying right now, bro.
Two of the most improved niggas on the planet.
Not the whole video.
Ray and Ghost.
But there's
if you think about what they sounded like from Protect Your Neck to what they sound like now, think about the bars.
The OGs in my
they got nicer.
You know what's crazy though?
Way nicer.
Tell me if I'm reaching. Tell me if I'm reaching.
Yo, they shot at them niggas.
Tell me if I'm reaching. We're not filming. Just tell me.
Nah, that's filming.
We filming? Just tell me if I'm reaching.
Yo.
Nas's presence changed mad flow. I'm bugging.
Wait, what you mean?
Say it again.
Am I?
What you mean by that?
When Nas came out, he changed niggas.
When Nas came out,
absolutely.
Not to say niggas wasn't already crazy, but I feel like when Nas came out,
that's a revive.
Rap changed it, shifted a little bit.
Hell yeah, nigga.
I'm bugging.
Nah, you ain't bugging. Mad nigga got
revive. Nas came out, he shifted.
Absolutely.
What was going on?
Absolutely. There's 2 people I seen.
Not to say niggas copied his flow and that, but
aside from
I feel like he shifted rap, nigga. Like,
he did.
Yeah,
it got like it got a little more intricate. Like niggas started getting a little more detail. They got a little more.
Man, niggas,
boy brought that.
Niggas was looking in the dictionary when Nas came out.
I feel like some brought that.
Bigger words.
Pun took it to another level. Like,
he got that.
He was so descriptive. Yeah,
Rakim did it, and then I feel like Esco even shifted it more than Ra. Like,
there was also Big L.
Nah, L was insane.
There was also Big L.
That was insane. Can never.
Then you gotta get at to Lord Finesse.
I do. But Big L elevated Lord Finesse. Nas elevated Rakim. They're both. That's father and son on both.
No, you mean
of those.
Rakim elevated Nas.
No,
Lord Finesse elevated Big L.
No, that's not what I mean. Yeah, I mean it the other way around. I mean one was the foundation and the other ones took it.
Yeah, you know where the inspiration came from, but it's like
what I'm saying.
That's what he just said.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so then who would you say was for Big? Because Big did it too.
Kane.
More than Cool G Rap.
Kane, he was a Mexican.
Both of them niggas. It was a mix with Big.
They get a style, bro. They get a style.
It's like Hov. It was.
I think Kane influenced Hov.
Absolutely.
I think he
did. I think Kane influenced Hov.
I think he admits that though.
Big, I feel like more like Cool G. Like I don't know. Like
He's
Big
a
was
mix.
heavy story. Like
he's a mix.
Even Slick
but that's Slick Rick.
Who was the first story?
No, hold on.
Jamaican.
Big had everything.
No?
Yeah, the combination of man.
He had
That's a
everything.
fact. That's a fact.
When you talk about skill level, he was like level
He had a
on
combination of
everything.
man.
I did a piece a bunch of years ago for this other site that I used to work with, and I talked about the tree. And on the tree, there's 7 grandmasters.
Right.
And my theory was, the more pieces you took from each one of these people, the more of a complete MC you become, and the better you are.
Right.
And there was 7 of them at the top.
Who's the 7?
Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Rakim, KRS-One, LL Cool J.
I forgot him too. Big.
Oh shit.
Big's influence.
All the niggas mad different.
I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
Yeah, word.
Slick Rick.
Storytelling.
Slick Rick.
That's all East Coast.
We're talking about the foundation. I say KRS. We're talking about the foundation. It started here. This is more than likely that this is where it would come from. It's not a matter of being biased. It's just a matter of where it started.
You heard? Big had a mix of KRS in them too.
Big was a mix, in my opinion. KRS one, Cool G. He had Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, and Slick Rick. It was the storytelling element of Slick Rick.
What about Run DMC?
That was beforehand, and they were a different style completely. The corner that got turned when Run DMC was doing their thing was when Rakim came out. He turned the whole corner because they stopped rapping the way they did. Rakim took rap in a different direction. He took lyricism in a different direction.
Right, 100%.
No, because this is where the corner turned, and a lot of MCs I see today who are tearing shit apart, they all took elements from one of these. Like, and the more you got, the more you collect from those dudes, the more we look at you like, oh shit, look at this motherfucker. Slick Rick storytelling, the militant attitude of KRS-One, the sex symbol style of Cool J, because he was the first one. The smoothness of Kane, the gangster stories of Cool G Rap, because he was one of the first dudes talking about.
Combine all that,
put them all together.
It's an L nigga, bro.
And look at the guys who you dig. Nas.
Right.
He got Kane. He got some Cool G in there. He got some LL in there. He got some Slick Rick in there. He'd tell a story like nobody else. You think what I'm saying? Like, but Jay-Z, same shit across the board. Talk street shit, talk hood shit.
That's the timeless. I feel like anything timeless has to come from what came out before. Or you being a student of what was before you. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's what creates timeless music, because you already are into what has won. Or you already like, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that won before, the blueprint, whatever blueprint that was laid, it's never outdated. Like timeless is never outdated. You get what I mean? Like did he prove, a lot of niggas prove that it don't matter the time. If it's classic, it's classic. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that shit right now.
That's the definition.
If it come out the right way, the world gonna read the new niggas is going that never heard it before, gonna dance to it.
Same way.
And the people that know it gonna be like, oh, this was my shit back in the day. You get what I mean? Like so it's gonna always, like certain shit lives forever. You know what I mean? It ain't about the season or the time, or it's like certain shit hitting you like, oh nah, we gonna rock to this forever.
So what artists was your influences?
Yeah, for the Book of David, what was you listening to?
Yeah.
Capital Punishment.
Buddha already know the answer.
Capital Punishment, Life After, Harlem World, Mace first shit, Confessions of Fire, Cam shit, all LOX shit.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything. Rough Rider Volume 1, Volume 2. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. X, of course. It was written. Stillmatic, Illmatic.
Facts.
Like I was like I get inspired off of that music. Like not to knock nobody that's doing their thing now, because I feel like I'm a part of that. What's going on now? So big salute to everybody doing their thing, but it don't inspire me. It don't make me want to pick up a pen and a pad. Like it make me want to go dance, hit the club, you know what I'm saying, or you know, vibe, hit the block, and like I feel like that's the music going on now. It's only like one or two niggas that made me like, nah, I gotta get in the booth tonight. Like yo, go to the studio. Like there's only a couple niggas that like do that, like make my shit. Like,
who is that?
Hard.
I gotta go do something.
Who is that? Who are those people?
Meek do it. You know what I mean? When he in that bag.
Right.
I love Meek to death, but he got different pockets. You know what I'm saying? He got his turn up pocket, and he got his pain pocket. I'm more into the pain pocket. You know what I'm saying? Old Seagull do it for me.
That's another one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got that pain pocket too.
Old Seagull do it for me.
He was a cold nigga in his day.
And you know what niggas don't know? Like I found this out being around him, being around niggas that was with him. All Seagull was listening to was like the OJs. Like, he listened to like old
soul records.
Yeah, and then flip it With like, listen to Seagull shit, bro. He flip a lot of old shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of samples.
Into rap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
a lot of that shit. A lot of that shit. But I'm a fan of just like, you know what I mean? Niggas that really pay attention to what they talking, or like, you know what I mean? Invest time in the pen. I respect the niggas that go in there and make that shit in 5 minutes. Cool. But like the niggas that I know took their time and, you know what I'm saying, really wanted to present something or really wanted to say something or express a certain feeling or emotion, that's who I fuck with. That's who inspired me to get in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? And of course they beats, but as far as me getting influence from different artists, you gotta be talking about some shit, because there's so many niggas. That's what changed. Like how we were just naming certain artists, that's who it was in that era. There's 1,000 niggas out now. Like, you know what I mean? So it's hard to really like lock in with somebody. Like you might be like, all right, 5 albums dropped today. I'm gonna listen to 3 songs from that album, 4 songs from that album. He got Drake on his album, so I'm gonna listen to that whole shit. He got this one on, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's so spread out where you can't, it's hard for niggas to really become a diehard fan.
But more than that,
you know what I mean? It's like, it's spread out.
All the niggas that we named had their own personality.
100%. They didn't, not like everybody just said, none of them acted the same, looked the same, dressed the same.
None of that
Sounded the same.
Sound the same.
Right.
They all had they all brought something different, so it was like,
They were
damn,
originals.
Right.
Punk coming like this, Meth coming like that, Cam coming like this. These niggas coming like Rough Riders back, like it was like
DMX
a, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn. So you could really become a fan of this nigga, a fan of that nigga, a fan of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a mixture.
Right.
Now it's like 5 of them, all that sound the same.
Right.
So I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I don't know if I really fuck with
one specific
I don't know
dude.
if I fuck with them,
the trend.
but I fuck with what they do.
They did the whole thing.
You smell me? Like, that's fire. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know who of that is my favorite, so I just like that.
Right.
I think that's the difference now. You know what I mean?
fact.
Before it was like, nah, these niggas, Wu-Tang is 10 niggas. Pun rapping in Spanish. Diddy and Mace coming through with some glittery shit nobody never seen.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody, X is coming through with dogs. You know what I'm saying? Wow, like everybody had their own
way of marketing.
Something you could fuck with. Like, oh nah, I'm a fan of that.
Snoop was
Not that
his
you're
own.
gonna hate on the next shit, but you're just more of a fan of that. That's what that relate to you.
Snoop
more.
was his own thing.
Snoop
Redman
and
was
Dre
his
had their own
thing.
shit going on.
The Corrupt come through, a whole
Everybody
different
had their own
beast.
shit, bro.
But he was in the same camp.
But that
Everybody
was
had
back
their own
when
shit.
you couldn't just come out sounding like
You know why though? Because
Different time.
what was the word back then? Biting.
Right.
So biting is what, now nobody say that.
Yeah.
Niggas love to bite.
Now you could drop a song and I could copy the same shit and just rap it different.
I said it
And the only nigga gonna say is, oh, that kind of sound like, nobody give a fuck. That is, I was inspired. Ghost in you biting, son. Like, they whole energy was like, nah, they was talking about album covers.
Right.
Fuck the rap. Like, bit off, da-da-da. Like,
Right. Be
you know what I'm saying?
original.
Yeah, like,
Right.
be the whole energy was just be yourself. You come out, we gonna come out what we come out with, but y'all gotta do y'all, like, and we gonna respect it, but don't bite our shit.
Right.
Or we
Dress
won't
like
respect
us. We
Look for
doing
that
this.
now.
We doing what we do. We rapping like we rap.
Right.
This is us. Now a nigga sit back and be like, well, that's hot. I gotta take some of that.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think now
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
How you feel about that?
I'm gonna take a. Everybody getting money. I
Fuck
can't knock it.
that. Fuck yes, you can.
Hold on,
knock
I'm gonna
that
break it down.
shit.
I'm gonna break it down. Culture wise, I can never jack it. As a fan of hip hop, as a nigga that really embody and embrace rap, from the clothing to the lyricism to all, like, that's me. But I also can't knock hustle. I can't knock a nigga getting his money.
I can.
I got hold on. Listen, you listening?
I got you.
I got family members that's crackheads.
Okay.
Right.
Family members that get high and that's they twist.
Right.
Gotta watch them, you know, all that type of shit. I love them the same. You feel me? I can't knock the nigga that's pumping crack.
I can.
I can't.
I can.
I personally can't.
Well, no,
I can't.
I'm not comparing crack to culture. It's a difference.
Yeah.
I'm not going to compare crack to culture.
I think they absorb it the same.
The similarities don't.
I'm lying.
If an artist come out
You ain't
tomorrow,
seen niggas fans move like crackheads?
But if an artist come out tomorrow,
Dave,
I'm bugging.
If Dave West come out tomorrow,
Dave West come out tomorrow.
How you gonna feel if Dave West come out tomorrow?
And he sounds
you
like
Met that nigga.
You feeling him? You
Who's
fucking
Dave
with him?
West? Who's Dave West?
We're not fucking with him.
Who's Dave West?
Dave Dog? I don't know, nigga.
Who's Dave West?
He's nobody.
What about
But wait, hold on.
What about Dave
Why didn't you do
North?
it? No, hold on, wait. Why didn't you do a song with him? I thought you couldn't knock it. Where's Dave West?
That's his
Where's Dave West?
I feel like I was being punked.
Oh, where's Dave? Then go find Dave North. I thought it was fine. Where's Dave South?
Ain't no Kanye East, nigga.
Yeah, fact.
But we not asking Kanye. We asking you. You said you couldn't knock it. Why don't you do a track with
it ain't
him?
about the name, nigga. He was nobody. He was a nigga I felt like was pranking, playing on my name. Like,
He won't be nobody after you do a song
He
with
ain't
him.
had nothing out or nothing. And these niggas gassed it. That's why I'm laughing now. That nigga was man.
Dave
Yeah,
West.
the fact is, I'm always
Book
knock
of David.
Nah, you
I'ma
know what it
always
is?
knock
I know
unoriginality.
both sides. I respect both sides.
I
At the
do
end of the
not.
day, I respect the fiend and I respect the nigga selling it. I get both.
Yeah. You
'Cause I
respect the fiend till he
understand-
break in your house.
I understand he ain't breaking in my house.
But you don't say shit like,
I
well,
already
he stole my
understand
television.
I
I
already
gotta respect
understand the
it.
fiend.
Say again?
So he's not gonna break in my house because I understand him already. I'm not.
Understanding makes you
I
immune
get-
from getting robbed by a fiend?
You already know what's going on.
Yeah, fact.
Do you accept it after he robs you?
No, you don't get robbed.
Okay.
See.
No, let him finish. Let him finish. You don't get robbed.
Don't
Cool.
get robbed.
That's exactly how I feel about this culture. You won't come in. I'm not gonna help
But
you.
it's way more money in this than crack.
What
nigga.
makes you think I give a fuck about you making money
You don't
doing
have
some
to give a
god
fuck
awful
about
terrible
it.
shit?
You don't have to give a fuck about it.
You're
The
watering
money is
down.
still gonna get made.
You're watering down Dave East. That's why I get pissed at it. You're watering down Mav Hoffa. You're in the way of fucking graph.
You don't think we get mad at anybody?
Fact.
Whether you do or don't is irrelevant.
But it's
I'm telling
gonna
you what I
happen.
do.
It's still
Nigga,
gonna
stay
happen.
fuck that shit. And I'm
Can't stop it.
gonna judge him. I'm gonna judge him. Yo, check this out.
I know what I'm trying to say.
No, wait.
Can't
You're
stop
getting,
it.
you're getting the money. You're getting the money,
stop
Playboy. I got you. You're getting paid. Taking care of your family.
Y'all talking about apples and
Check this
oranges,
out.
though.
You're
Right.
trash.
Right.
You're trash. That shit is trash.
Right.
Word to Prodigy. You rap
But what
niggas
can you
make me
tell- hold on,
laugh.
hold on.
Y'all crazy ass.
You know what I love about
I don't
that?
give a fuck what
Listen.
you sold. That shit
Cuzzo,
is trash.
I love what you're saying, and I stand on what you're saying. But what can you tell the Rolling Loud crowd that's sold out and everybody know that trash song word for word?
What can I tell them?
What can you say to them?
Welcome to McDonald's.
And what does McDonald's make a year?
Tons. But if I tried to have a business meeting with you in McDonald's, would you go?
Before, when the money wasn't what it is now, it was more about what are you putting out.
Right.
Now, the money a little different.
East.
Nigga don't care. So it's only a specific group of niggas that care.
If I invite you to McDonald's for a meeting, are you coming?
If the bag right, you see, he gonna come with a bag.
A business
Y'all talking about two different things, son.
Meal?
from McDonald's.
Yeah, Travis Scott got one.
No. That's not what I said. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but y'all talking about two different
I didn't
things.
say McDonald's.
It's gonna be a Davis number 4.
I didn't say
that me in, my nigga.
I didn't say
Y'all talking about the same thing.
With a suit on.
Y'all talking about the same thing.
What's going on?
Stop. Because they didn't give him that deal in a McDonald's, bro.
Right.
He never sat in the McDonald's to get that
Didn't
deal.
have to.
That's my point.
100%.
That's my point. I'm tapping. No, wait. Let me get it out.
I want to hear this.
I'm tapping on the green, bro.
Right.
You think what I'm saying?
Right.
My standards
Bro, I
are
feel
up
like
here.
you feel, but I'm understanding what the fuck is going on.
I get it, but I'm not okay with it. Like, I'm not all right with it.
You have to accept it.
I don't have to do shit. I have to tell you trash. I don't have to do shit.
I'm with Mecca on this one.
Yeah, I don't have to do shit.
I am too, but I know what you're trying to say.
Niggas,
Fuck out of here.
Stop
Like,
here. Like, I'm not promoting it, but these niggas is getting, they getting
You
rich,
talking about
bro.
the phrase,
A lot of dudes
don't
get
knock
rich.
hustle. You talking about culture. You talking about culture. You talking about not
hold
knocking
on.
hustle.
That's all I ever talk about.
Right, he talking about not knocking any
oh,
hustle.
I got a new phrase. Let's call it lyrically sucking dick. Lyrically sucking dick. So, like,
So uncomfortable.
your man sound like another
that's
nigga.
got
You
something.
know he sound
And you know-
just
and
like
you know
that nigga.
That's
Yo, he
trash.
nice, but he's
That ain't
lyrically
culture.
sucking dick.
LSD.
You know,
You
LSD.
LSD. Right. You LSD.
Some
out
niggas
there.
just hustling.
LSD.
He talking about not knocking no hustles. You talking about culture.
LSD.
Word.
Look,
LSD.
but I respect both. Man. That's what I'm saying. I respect both.
I don't.
You gotta respect the culture, but
I don't.
You gotta respect a nigga that could go in his basement, make some bullshit, and go get paid and feed his family and put all his niggas on and
I don't
give everybody a rollie and bust everybody.
He talking about the hustle of it.
I don't.
And
not
create
the culture.
businesses off of bullshit.
I'm not.
How you can't knock that? How can you knock?
You talking about as a hustler? You're not mad at it.
Everybody don't have to be a lyrical dope respecter of the culture.
And why not?
What you mean why not? You know how much money is in this shit?
Look where we are now because
the
of
niggas that pay us don't give a fuck about the culture.
That's for them. They never have.
So what make you think every artist gonna care about the culture?
Oh, they're not supposed to either.
All right.
Just get ready when I call you trash. Don't say shit to me when I call you
one
trash.
out of a billion motherfuckers saying somebody trash.
I'll be that.
So what they gonna hear? You or the billion niggas that's
what they decide?
Eating them up. What they gonna hear?
Where they decide?
They're not gonna hear you. They gonna call you a hater.
Where they
Facts.
Right.
They will.
And you're not a hater, but that's what they gonna say.
You got a phrase, you got LSD, you can put you in a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
like you think that's new? Like, you think that's new?
I had to learn that, bro.
Bro,
He talking about the hustle of it. I get it.
said I did not like Old Town Road. One day I woke, I felt the way. I said I don't like this record. Do you know the entire community ran down on me? I never said nothing about the community. I'm cool with people in the community.
They ran down? Like what you mean?
No, not no personal.
For the monsters.
Easy.
I thought there was a bunch of verses
My
coming at you.
motherfucking gram just slowed up in the last. That happened years. Whenever that record came out, it been going on. So it's like you can't have an opinion on shit no more.
No,
you get what I mean?
No, you
gotta know what come with it.
Right.
I've been in this life.
I didn't say nothing about Boy's preference as far as who he is as a person. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
Do what you do, nigga. That ain't my. I don't like the song. I don't like the fact that it's being played on New York radio where I know there's 1,000 niggas right in the town. When I go to Atlanta, the radio sound like Atlanta.
Right.
I go to LA, it sound like LA.
Same thing in
You go to
Chicago.
New York, it sound like Atlanta. Sound like you just said. Shout it out, Flex. Shouts to Flex. Now he's doing that.
Shout out to Chris Slay.
You know what I mean? Slay always did it.
Did that. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a few now. They starting to let's bring the sound. Nigga, the sound ain't never left. Your niggas just was not playing that shit. But there's been niggas on that time here that never. You know what I'm saying?
You accept. I can accept it all, but this is what it comes with. Shit's trash.
A lot of shit doo doo.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you say it, you going like you can say it's doo doo. I can't. That's the difference.
You should.
That's the difference.
You can't know. You asked him not to really feed his family.
No.
He's
I
gonna get backlash for that.
Listen, man.
He's talking about not knocking no hustle.
But I'm also no one to ask anybody else to jump into the fight and risk whatever it is you want to risk.
He's talking about not knocking no hustle. He's talking about culture.
I never volunteered somebody else for the war. If this is the hill I'm dying on, I'm not gonna make you come over here and pop
Who's the
off.
artist you talk about?
It's a real.
Yeah, you name the artist.
Which artist?
Any one of them that you say they trash.
Yeah, who the trash niggas?
Who's trash?
Yeah, who the trash niggas?
Go down the list.
Would be here all fucking night.
His face, he tears.
Yeah,
That's what he do.
I'm also looking at
you.
I also see his face in the mirror.
See, the same reason you're not saying a name right now is the same reason.
What I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Right.
You talking about knocking.
bullshit.
I get what you're saying. You talking about the hustle of it.
There's a branding aspect.
I think Lil Xan is trash.
So
I thought Lil Xan was trash. I thought the Island Boys were trash. I thought fucking
Universal.
Say something universally.
Name me somebody.
Come on, man.
Lil Uzi Vert can rap.
I like Vert.
Lil Uzi Vert can actually fucking rap.
I like niggas that's about the culture.
Uzi is fire.
I like
Uzi can rap.
I like this Vert.
Uzi can rap. That's what I'm saying. You gotta name Uzi can rap. Uzi has an image, and Uzi does what he does the way he does it. But Kodak Black can rap.
Kodak Black is fire to me.
He can rap. He's not my style, but he can
like
rap.
Son.
He can rap.
Facts.
I'm not here to shit on anybody who can actually do the thing, even if I don't like it.
Right.
Even if it's not my style of music.
Right.
You can rap. I look Kodak in his face, nigga. You can rap.
Right.
Uzi, I know what you do. He comes to the battle circuit of fucking Philly. That nigga's got bars, whether he uses them or not. That nigga can rap. Like he can rap.
Right.
But when you jump up and tell me you don't give a fuck about the culture and you don't care about this,
Just
that, and the
hustling.
third, and all you doing is hustling, I don't have to accept that.
I don't fuck with it either.
You don't have to,
We spinning
listen, you
the
don't have
block
to
on
accept it, but you have to understand it, bro, and that's where the game is at.
It is what it is.
You don't have to accept
You know,
it.
you looking at a street nigga. If it's better than, I look at it like everything better than selling drugs. The street nigga is, you be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna knock it. I know what you're trying to say. As a street nigga,
like it.
Culture wise, I ain't jacking it. As a hustler, I understand
it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You can take a trash record, put some money behind it. Everybody learn the lyrics.
Right, now you getting money.
It's not a trash record no more. They singing.
It's still trash, but you get money and it's popular now.
Right. So there it is. You know what I'm saying?
And here we are.
It's trash to the niggas that care.
About the culture.
If you don't care, you're gonna go buy every piece of merch for it. You're gonna buy every stadium ticket, arena ticket, and you're gonna turn up
look, at the end of the day, hold on. At the end of the day,
help feed that man's family. So how is it really trash?
But none of that shit is gonna be classic.
It's trash if we think about it. Like I don't want to hear that shit.
The people who
when you drunk in the club and it come on, you might dance to the same shit you say is trash.
But years ago by
because of the space,
and nobody's gonna think about this shit.
That's a fact too.
A lot of shit I said was whack.
I be like,
got in the club and was like, nah, I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, facts.
That's a fact. Yeah,
that's space.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a space for that.
That's a fact. Yeah,
I'm not gonna wake up and ride to the shit or you know what I mean?
But I think to be regarded as one of the best niggas in this shit is how to be an element of lyricism in there. It's gotta be an element of.
Because when niggas don't care about culture, they're not concerned being the best. Enough.
Involved with like 2K. You know what I'm saying? It's like shooting. Like all with, I mean, with a nigga good, like stats, which attributes.
Shooting, defense, rebound.
To be the illest or top, like somebody talking about you, like, oh, no, that's the GOAT, or that's the great. Lyricism has to be somewhere in there, like, in my opinion.
If you can't be up there.
Can't take that out.
If you
and
care,
just be like,
never.
he turns up, he's fresh, I like his hair.
You gotta dance.
Tattoos.
He can dance.
He can dance. Like, that can't be, like, it has to be something that every other nigga that we said was the greatest.
If you care.
Had in their attributes.
If you care.
Okay.
You said something real key. You said to the niggas who care. Yeah. This is important. The niggas
Everybody don't care.
But they're not in this conversation. I'm not talking to them. That's the whole point. I'm in a room full of niggas who care. I'm not talking to them.
So, all right. This is a big platform, so I'm speaking in general. I'm not just talking about, I know how we feel already.
We talk in general.
Make that clear. I know exactly how the fuck niggas in this room feel.
Right.
I'm speaking in general. Like, everybody don't feel like us, and I seen that with my own too. There's a lot more that don't feel like us than feel like us.
That's always been the case.
Right now.
It
wasn't always that way.
That's always been.
I don't think so.
There's always been more
now.
Right now,
the culture means this much.
There's more consumers.
There's always been more. Thank you. My exact word. Then that's.
But we spending a block on this. I want to know how y'all feel about niggas that come out and say some of the greatest rappers ever are not relevant.
I ain't feeling that shit. That's my opinion. Even though I understand what they're trying to say, I don't be jacking that shit.
You telling me more about you than you are about them. You telling on yourself.
They using metrics based on what's playing in the club and what's on the radio. That's not a metric to gauge who's relevant or not. Because that shit is like, that's just mainstream programming.
The culture exists.
That doesn't mean you're relevant or irrelevant.
Thank you.
Because that's obsolete. That's a bad way to measure who's relevant or not. Because I think Lil Boosie said something about Jay.
Yeah, he just said something about Jay.
He said his music's not playing in the club right now.
Yeah,
Jay ain't been playing in the club.
He want that.
That's not true.
Like, I'm just saying, but Jay's not out making club records in the studio right now. It doesn't matter. He's still one of the most.
But you can still play his whole catalog at the club.
Yeah, you can never take that away from that man because he's not relevant in a club in Atlanta right now. That's you can't measure.
Let me go in and put on "I'm a Hustler, Baby" and just watch what happens.
Regardless if it's big or not, just saying it. We talking about it. I'm like,
that's all that.
He want that one mic, one gun feature. I'm not fooled.
It ain't gonna work.
He try to get.
I don't think it's gonna work with that.
I'm not fooled.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
You know what's crazy about that? That I feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like that might have not happened if it wasn't such a topic.
Possible.
Was that the Jay shit or the irrelevant?
Trolling,
Savage and Nas shit. That became a record because it was a topic.
Right.
If nobody would have made that a topic, or nobody would have blew that up, that might have not. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I don't think
but maybe that might have not happened. But the fact that was, I like how that happened though. Like how that was like niggas took something they was trying to paint as negative and said, nigga, we cool, we good. Like to me, that's fire. Like,
or maybe it was
like you kind of like playing on the media. Like
maybe it was all marketing.
Like, y'all want this narrative, but we gonna do this narrative. Like
Right.
Or maybe it was all marketing and this was a great way to launch the record. I'm fake say something about it.
I don't think it was marketing.
I can't put it in.
And I don't want to see it become a method. I don't want to see it become a method for these songs after.
Too late. No, I don't think so either. Now you can get ready for those.
The marketing helped patch it up.
I don't think that was a setup. I think two adults, I think things were said and two adults put that together. They spoke as men.
I
said,
agree.
man, we don't know what they talking about. Let's do this though. I got a beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of them.
I think so too.
You know what I mean?
But it wait for now the rest of them are coming.
But nobody wants that. We want it. That ain't what the blogs want. They want
the smoke.
They want the separation.
They want the youngin' talking about the nigga not. They want that.
Yeah.
They come together now. Everybody that was picking a side you're a dickhead.
Go crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
You look like a clown now. You pick either side. Cause Nas has been who the fuck he been forever. 21 is doing what the fuck he doing now. So what side? What you doing? You should salute both.
We got to remember that fan is short for fanatic.
How about that?
And if you a fan of either one of them, you ain't gonna appreciate anybody saying anything negative about them. You gonna ride with whatever.
If
they
you're not
do.
looking at the I feel like a lot of that come with age. I had very, very strong opinions as a younger nigga. Like, older I get, I see both. I'm starting to just see how homie felt and how homie felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could like make my own how I feel about it, but I can respect both sides. Right. I get why he talking like that. I get why he talking like that. My opinion don't matter to neither one. If they going through it, fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I could respect both sides. Like I've got to an age or just a maturity to understand both sides. You know what I mean?
Now being in the industry and having, the popularity, the success that you've had, what do you think the range of power is that an artist possess? Like, how far do you think it can go? What's been expressed to you where you were like, yo, these niggas really love me?
I think as far as you want to take it, you could be. I feel like money make you who you always thought you was. You know what I mean? That's so real. If you was pussy, and in your mind you was tough, a bag will help you be tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you can get security and you can pull up with 100 niggas. Like, you know you butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know in your soul you butt. But the bag helps you, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like money just makes everybody be who they think they are or who they really wanted to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a select group of niggas that get the money and just be them.
Because that's who they always were.
Whoever you was already or whatever you know what I mean? Like, the money didn't switch that up too crazy.
Right. But how much power do you think you have over your fans?
I think it's based on how you moving with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can pick your power, bro. Like, you can choose to be that guy that only gets seen here and there, and you know what I'm saying? Or you could be the nigga that's hands-on with your fans. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like it's up to you. It's up to the person. Some niggas is hands-on and then they get sick of that shit. Then you don't see them no more. Some niggas is never hands-on. Some niggas always coming through with 4 or 5 big mutants, teenage ass Ninja Turtle security guard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to the person. I still feel comfortable with my friends in the midst of 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not to a point where I feel like the fame is overwhelming or it's like, I can't be here. I still don't, it ain't got there for me yet. You know what I mean? So I still kick it with, I dap the homeless niggas and whoever. Like, I still hug them. That's just, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I'm at a platform now where they starting to like respect me and salute me for what I brought to the game or to the table. So I embrace it.
But you told before. You ever had a nigga come up to you and be like, yo, man, I love your shit, man. Yo, any nigga front tonight, I got you.
100 times.
You ever told a nigga, see that nigga right there? Go.
Cause I got my niggas with me that already, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but if you did that, do you believe the nigga would go?
Yeah. I think if a nigga done tattooed my lyrics on his body, I know how tattoos feel.
Right.
And they forever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if a nigga will tat around my 4 bars on his arm or his chest, I think a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, son. Or if I was like, yo, bro, I need you to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Right. So that's the dangerous part of it, and I never played with it like that, because it's like, why do that? Like, why make a nigga, you know what I mean? Why play on a nigga's love for you?
Right.
That's me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna play on your love for me. I'm not gonna put you in a predicament where you gonna go sit up for 10, 15 years because of your love for me. Or I'm not gonna put you in a predicament for you to get killed. If I can somehow get you to not be involved, we not gonna be involved. You know what I mean? We let a nigga that ain't involved do the dumb shit. But if I got real love for you, I don't want, we not on that.
You'd have to wear that karma.
I'm not a nigga that be like, yeah, I got shooters and I gotta hit my young. Nah. If a nigga's around me, I got genuine love for you. So why would I want you to go throw your life away for some shit that's going on with me? Now, if we in the heat of the moment, do what you've been saying you do.
Right.
Smell me?
Right.
How have you been acting? This is the time.
Activated, nigga.
This is the time.
Right.
But I'm not going to be like, yo, I need you to him right there. Nah, I'm never going to throw nobody else's life away. Like, I don't want to throw my own life away because it ain't worth it. I'd rather get money with a nigga. I'd rather take a trip with a nigga, show a nigga Dubai, tell a nigga get a passport. You know what I mean? Nigga been from Queens, never been to the Bronx. I want to take a nigga to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Portugal, shit like, I want to travel and I want to introduce a nigga to way. Now when he come back to the hood, he like, yo, I ain't going front. This shit we doing is whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just was over in Dubai with these bitches and that was flavor over there. Like, I don't want to, now what you was used to becomes boring. It ain't fun no more. You starting to
see the world.
And you telling the other niggas. And the niggas that really love you is like listening to you like, word, this shit more lit than this. Yeah, nigga.
Show niggas something different.
Everything more lit than this, nigga. That's what we do. What you talking about? Like, everything more lit. Like, so that be my thing more. Like, I'd rather take what I've done and the moves I'm making and be like, I ain't gotta give a nigga $1. I'd rather give a nigga a conversation.
Some experience.
Do that combo, go get rich together, but you give a nigga money, you want more.
That's a fact.
And he want more, and he want more, and he want more. And then when you ain't got it,
now you're
not friends no more.
You're the bad guy.
You the fuck nigga.
You know you said that's real though? You're responsible.
You ain't having that time.
You asked a good question. You basically saying you're responsible with the power you got. Because you could put certain niggas in certain situations, but you would rather get them information and experiences on some life shit. That's some dope ass shit. Because you do got, this rap shit got a lot of power with it. A nigga will do what you say. If you, the level you at, you tell kids right now, hey, at Tuesday at 12 o'clock, jump on motherfucking bridge. There's gonna be a couple dead niggas at 12:01. Because niggas will really listen to the power that rappers got. We raise kids. They listen to us more than they parents, nigga. So it's
did.
Facts. Like Snoop, Jay-Z, the niggas raised me. I thought I was, Snoop said bitches ain't shit. I believed that nigga. I was like, oh shit, my bitches is hoes. I didn't know before he said it. I didn't realize it.
Your moms would beat the shit out of you.
My mom was tight. She was like, where you getting this from?
Nah, but real talk,
Snoop.
And that would be
real shit though.
That would be why a lot of like our culture is demonized. A lot of it is pushed in a certain direction.
That's why, because of the power we got.
But you know what's crazy when you really break it down? All the movies are, all the like that's what sells, man. Death sells.
That's a fact.
Murder sells. Violence sells. Like
sex sells.
That sells way more than good.
That's a big fact.
Evil sells more than good, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is.
Because everybody wants to bite of that out.
In church, they pass a
collection plate.
You know what I mean? Right. When a movie drop, a murder movie, it go box office. 2-3 million. Ain't no church making that in no one drop.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? Like there's no, it's like you gotta like add up what's going on. Like nothing positive, religion based, none of that shit makes what entertainment makes. That's why entertainment is like a drug. That's why everybody gets around the rappers. Everybody crowds the actresses, the actors, the entertainers, they crowd it, the NBA players, the shit that everybody wants to do, but everybody can't do.
Right.
Everybody can't be a part of that.
They live it through the words.
I know a million niggas play ball. Everybody, niggas don't get in that league. I damn sure didn't. I know a lot of niggas didn't, and I was nice enough to do it.
Right.
It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got, Meek said it's levels to this shit, bro. Like, literally, it's really levels to everything going on. And until you understand that, you'll be stuck. You'll be in a space where you don't really know what the fuck, how to exceed or like just how to push your shit on. You know what I mean? Like, you really can't pay attention to what's going on. You gotta lock in on you. You know what I mean?
Davies. Book of David.
Buddha, Grants, Mike Cuz, Drama.
Yo, hold up. We almost ain't get to it.
Hey.
Huh?
The East Lotto.
East Lotto.
You know how to come through with a few. I come bearing gifts, man.
Entrepreneurship.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I smoked it.
Where the pack at, man?
Nah.
I got something for you, man.
The legal way. Respect.
What made you get into this?
Respect that.
I'm looking, Brody. Thank you. I smoke weed, I sold weed, I got locked up for weed. A lot of shit happened with me in life with weed, you know what I'm saying? I had a weed spot. It just was a lot with weed, so I felt like if it was anything that I felt like I was owed for, or that I should be paid back for. Compensated nicely.
Word.
Right. It's that shit.
Respect.
You know what I mean? That ass, so you know what I mean? Shouts to everybody involved.
Shit smell good.
Yeah, that's about, did you? Oof.
East Coast, shouts to Burner, Steve Lobel.
Good Lord.
Man, Armor.
Yeah, I got you. Got the first time. Got the first time.
Can I ask you a question about this though?
What's that?
The logos and everything is fire. The color scheme, is that for a reason? The blue, orange.
Nah, that ain't no, that ain't no gang banging or none of that. Okay. That's just it's colorful.
I gotta ask.
I wanted to do something that just caught your eye.
It does.
Ain't nothing.
It does.
That ain't got no ties.
I think about Sony Playstation. I think about money.
That game. That I ain't gonna front. I flipped it off the
think
PlayStation.
About EA
shit,
Sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We flipped it off.
That's
the PlayStation
good though.
shit.
That's good marketing, bro.
Yeah.
I like this.
I know a lot of stoners play video games and shit like
right.
that, so that's definitely a play off for the PlayStation.
Yeah,
That's my nightly activity. I roll up.
You know and get right. Yeah.
God of War.
Just like that. God of War. I'm killing everybody. It keeps me calm. Love it.
You smoke too? No. Damn. Who else in here smoke? You smoke?
There you go.
Videographer.
Wow, wow. How you mean?
You know, right.
All right, Book of David, out right now.
17 joints, hottest shit in the streets. Don't sound like none of that other noise out. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully.
We really respectfully. But we always had our own vibe, I feel like, and we just really like tapped into it even more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga done traveled the world, nigga done went on tours, nigga done acted. I feel like this was the tape where I went and did mad shit. Not to say they wasn't around, and we've always been in pocket. We've always communicated through whatever the fuck I had going on.
Right.
But it's like a nigga went, did all that, and then let me come back. Let me get back with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was just as eager as me. Like, it was an excitement there. It was like, we about to do a body of work. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
what's the
I
address?
think it was right.
What's the address to the store?
396 West 145th in St. Nick, man, on the hill.
Wow.
If you familiar with Sugar Hill, yeah. But yeah, it's a boutique, man. I got all of my, I got everything in there, man. From clothes to all white Air Force Ones on the late night after Foot Locker closed. You can come get right with me on them club nights. I still got the all whites for you. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
It's like a bodega / boutique. So like everything that I fuck with or that you would think is under my umbrella, you can go get at the store. You know what I mean?
So, So I salute you, man.
Indeed, likewise.
Wish you much success.
Appreciate you, guys.
Ready, Beast? I wanted to talk about the bitches, but I ain't feel like you was gonna drop no names, so I just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do that. We don't do that.
No face, no case.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you already.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.